All right, well, welcome everybody to the Underwatch. A couple things before we get started tonight. If you know someone who wants to play a GMR game, send them my way. I'd love to talk to them about either getting on the wait list for a campaign slot, and that wait list is getting longer, so get on it while you can, or getting into a one-shot. And I do intend to do more one-shots coming up. A couple of the one-shots that I just got booked for were full-on private events. So when those one-shots get announced, those will be announced first over at Patreon, and then subsequently on Discord, and then social media. The Patreon is patreon.com/GMEric. Go check that out. We also have the YouTube channel, which is at The Game Master Eric, where we do GM tip videos, archives, and podcasts, and we are now streaming over there live as well. So you don't have to be on Twitch. You can go check us out on YouTube as well now. We have the hats over at gmeric.com right on the front page. Check them out. They are really comfortable. We also have the dice, and now in the store we have the sky map decoders. These are black ABS plastic, black and gold. They are awesome and they spin really well, so go check these out. You can pick these up on the website now. There's a limited supply, but go check them out while you can. Tell your other GM friends about them. But let's get you guys started. Oh yes, lastly, we have the Battle Royale on July 27th. If you guys have not participated in that, we have a couple of former champions in here that are going to possibly be showing up. It's the only way to win a GMEric Bomber jacket, so come hang out. It's going to be a blast. It's great sportsmanship. You have a wonderful time. But let's get you guys started here. All right, well, you guys are adventuring the lands of Toivoa. Specifically, we are down here in the southeast, underneath Malaja Rock, where you guys have been recruited by a woman by the name of Cass. She's asked you guys to come here and assist in exploring the Sanctum of the Starfallen and rescuing some lost adventurers who have gone down there, as well as ensuring that whatever is down here stays down here. To that end, you've made some friends and some enemies, and last week were involved in engaging with some oozes, which were quite unpleasant. That's where we're going to be picking you guys up, as I need to put you guys over on that battle map. Here you guys go. You are currently standing amongst a myriad of detritus, and it smells like anise or licorice in this area. The scent seems to be...
because I'm a chicken.
You can't smell because you're a chicken. I understand.
Yes.
That explains your cooking.
Sure. Come on, the
I doubt Vale could either, to be honest. Can't taste. That can be lore.
Oh, right, those things. Oh yes, we were about to find
right?
the artifacts that are hidden in this room.
Yes.
The artifact tier weapons. Like, I'm sure Black Razor is inside these barrels right now.
Anyone who just have like a +3 longsword or something?
No. Not a +3 longsword. Black Razor specifically.
You can wish in one hand and poop in another.
We could just bash them with an axe and see what happens.
Or Eric pull out the monkey's paw. Yeah, make us regret it. But I suppose Thunder, after the death of
using
those...
a bag man.
We don't even have a bag of holding.
Don't need one. I can put them anywhere.
Oh,
I need a bag of colding.
You're welcome to put one in the trap if you want.
But Thunder will start poking around, seeing if there's anything interesting in this room. This room does look more interesting than most of the others we've been in, so...
Yeah.
Cool.
I'll roll an investigation.
Oh, not bad.
Yeah, I'm glad you did.
So Thunder, as you're looking through these various barrels, you see what looks like a large metal pineapple.
Oh.
It's
my
about the
favorite.
size of your fist as a centaur.
It's a swingers
I-
club.
Actually, Twinkie wouldn't know, but Joe knows.
He's gonna pick it up and look at it. It's the size of my fist, so it's like the size of like two of their fists put together. Like,
It's the size of Jack's head.
yeah.
I was about to say.
Probably the size of my head, yeah.
I can only imagine what's gonna happen here.
And
You know,
there's
if you hollow that out, I can probably
what's
put it in.
weird
my head
about
in
this
there.
thing is it looks like someone has taken this metal pineapple and giving it an earring up at the top.
Oh my God, it's like a holy
I know-
hand grenade.
I know what you're trying to do, Eric, and I'm not
Exactly
falling
what
for
I
it.
Vale, you took
Yeah,
the
we don't
words
have
right
like
out
a
of my mouth.
real, like brute dumb guy just pull it.
So all I'm hearing
To
is
kill all of us?
something
Yeah,
the
it
size
would-
of
it
Jack's
would kill
head
all
with
of
an
us.
earring on it.
But yeah, he's looking at it, like he shakes it a little bit.
There's
Like
no
not-
noise
like-
other than the jingling of that ring.
Yeah, he-
Shakes it.
Yeah,
good.
he raps on it with his knuckles, you know, just to see if it's hollow.
It appears to be solid.
Oh, that's weird looking fruit.
How heavy is it?
It weighs a good pound and a half, 2 pounds.
Oh, so for him, that's nothing.
As much
metal,
as Jack's head.
You can easily throw it.
metal orb, metal circle.
Maybe you could melt it down for armor. Just get it really hot.
Throw that in the furnace and leave.
Yeah, maybe.
Would any of us know what this is, Eric?
No. Sorry. This is an arcane thing. You can roll to see if you'd recognize something historical similar, though. We'll go ahead and roll it. So with the 24
Okay.
Oz, you are
that
familiar
Arcana
with
or-
explosives. Just enough you would have experienced one of these in a old story way back when, and the only reason I'm giving it to you is because you rolled the nat 20.
At 20.
So
you saved us, buddy.
you recognize the danger of what is classified as a bomb.
Yeah, so Oz is just like digging around in the detritus in here, and he's like, Rondsnow, I don't know if you can smell through that mask, but if you can't, you're lucky because it is ripe in here. And then he looks up at Thunder and he's like, whoa, 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 hold up his hands. Do not drop that. Please hand it over here.
Thunder is gonna obey Elder Oz. He's gonna walk over and give it to him.
I'm getting real thunder.
You know,
He's gonna
if we
like
got-
he's gonna hold it up for everybody, like almost like Simba.
Thunder?
Put his hand near the clip thing. Is gonna be like this. If you remove this little handle up here at the top, and then throw it, will explode like a fireball. If anybody's familiar with those.
Thunder,
I mean, I'm familiar
in
with
the
those.
same barrel that you just pulled that out of, you see 3 more.
Oh, yeah, he's gonna start digging out. Like he's gonna have all 3 of them just like in under one arm, like kind of just loosely carrying them.
like eggs in a basket.
There's more.
Did Aimer come
You
here and
know-
we weren't paying attention or something?
You know,
How-
if we... They're about the size
how-
of a head.
How
Go
big
ahead.
explosion?
I would say you want to be in the next room, probably.
You know, those are about the size of, well, at least my head. I bet if we put those on a stand and put hoods on them, we could trick something into thinking it was a sleeping person. If we ever want to do that for any reason.
I'd
You
be
know, set the
concerned
trap.
that would cave in hallways and stuff.
That's a good point.
Thunder is going to give one to Bronze Gnome, and then he's gonna. Who's the most responsible? Actually, he thinks Vale's probably the most responsible here. So he's gonna give one to Bronze Gnome and one to Vale, and then he's gonna keep the 4th one for himself.
All right, so go ahead and add a bomb to your character sheets.
Not a
Oh,
bomb.
it's not. It's okay. It's okay. It's not that bad. I thought it was an adult Dragon's Breath grenade.
No, you guys are level 3.
I was about to, like, I was just gonna say, like, if it's an adult dragon's breath grenade, we could probably do some damage with that.
We
Yeah.
clear a room. We get 3 free rooms. 4, I guess.
We need to add a room to the bastion. Just set one and run away.
There are
Might be
now
helpful
2 of
for
my
the
groups
no-no
that are
room.
actually running bastions, and the other group's like, please don't blow up our bastion. And this group's like, let's blow up the bastion so we get more room.
Yeah.
Right.
It's called excavation. That's how you do it.
Just put in an insurance claim. Get a
I
bit of
sure
that.
hope. For those who don't know, the other group is run by Mac of Dungeon Alchemist, and he's literally making a very fancy map of their bastion. You guys are like, let's blow it up.
Yeah.
No, let's,
Don't find his.
let's sample it on their bastion first.
Yeah,
Yeah. You gotta see how it works.
See if it works.
Maybe like bastion neighbors. Like just go.
No, we're not going to do that.
We got a
I want to
window.
waste on ours.
So is that everything in this room, Eric? Is this
You will find the 4 bombs. You're going to find an entire cask of wine that has turned to vinegar. If you want to take a 5-gallon cask of vinegar,
be like what, 25 pounds?
something like that.
Jack's a
I
perfect
can store
person to hold
25
this.
pounds.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Jack is like playing Skyrim. Just saying.
I'm having so much fun.
I mean,
You know,
I
I
didn't-
didn't.
You're quite a little pack rat, aren't you?
Well, it's either that or holding up a hunting trap. But since I lost a hunting trap, I have the perfect space for it, and I'll just start stuffing it on the top of the bag, and it won't probably fit right.
You guys want to look and see what's back here?
So,
If anybody wants some,
just to be clear,
you're welcome to.
you're a
Yes.
gnome or a halfling, right?
I'm a halfling.
You're a halfling. So you've
Yes.
got a Culligan Man 5-gallon cask
Yes.
on top of your backpack.
Yes.
Of
Stick it on
vinegar.
top.
Understood.
Yes.
Got it.
Just like that vase that you destroyed.
Mm.
So I'm glad the vase is gone, so that way I have a room for the cask.
Non-incumbent.
And that's what I need you guys to please roll for initiative, as Bronze Gnome is going to get attacked.
Yep. Here, I'll move back one. There we
The
go.
bomb goes off immediately.
As this thing flows aggressively forward, it knew you were here.
In like 3 seconds.
What the hell was that?
A 10 should miss you, though.
Yes, it does.
All right. Thank goodness, because that was going to be nasty. All right. I actually rolled well on my initiative because I got a -3. All right, Jacqueline, you hear a sliding ooze from the other room. What would you like to do?
Frantically messing with the vinegar, so I guess I'm gonna stumble my way over here. And I can just barely see it, so I'm gonna creep past. And I guess I can't see it there, so I guess I'll be here. I'm gonna use my crossbow, and I'm gonna shoot it.
Okay,
10.
a 10 to strike it does hit, and you're going to pierce it and deal 4 piercing damage to it. Excellent.
Awesome.
Cool.
Well, I did it first this round, so it's my gag. You have to find something else.
All right.
As
I'll throw a
your
rock at it.
crossbow bolt hits it, the head of the crossbow bolt corrodes and then turns into a fluid.
I'm not getting that one back.
Crap.
It's corrosive. Be careful. Try and avoid touching it with metal.
Speaking of touching it with metal, anything else, Jacqueline?
Nope.
Speaking of touching it with metal, Bronze Gnome?
I'm gonna risk it for the biscuit, and I'm gonna try to punch it.
Okay.
Let's see. Oh yeah, that's a good way to start.
With a critical strike.
Yeah,
Awesome.
nice.
Cool. So this is going to deal the 20 damage. Excellent. And this is thunder damage. Got it.
Yep.
All damage I do is thunder damage.
Ha ha ha.
Cool. Lightning damage sometimes.
All right.
And then
So you've
I'm
touched
going
it using your
Okay.
gauntlets. You're going to
Yeah.
suffer 8 points of acid damage coming back.
Alright.
And your gauntlets take a permanent -1 to damage rolls.
How is it permanent?
It corrodes the metal.
I have a
Amendment later.
question there.
Yes.
Did it take damage from the crossbow
did.
earlier or no? Okay.
I took full damage.
Okay.
There are ways to make it get it fixed, but yeah,
Yeah. Okay. So minus.
just -1 so
Maybe
far.
I'll just throw a rock.
It's allergic to
And then,
love. Quickly, hug
I'm
it.
gonna use the rest of my action to run the fuck away.
All right. I'm going to take my opportunity attack
Go ahead.
to slap at you, and with the 22 to strike you.
Yeah, that hits.
All right, you're going to suffer 7 bludgeoning damage and 19 acid for a total of
Dang.
26.
God, are you down?
Almost.
And your
Holy
armor takes a permanent -1 to its AC.
Are we throwing the bomb now?
Yeah, I think that's why they're fucking there. Let's see. All right, I'll have to remember that. I'll get that in a second. All
Yeah.
right, so
And then
I'm
you
gonna
move
use my
away.
Action to run the hell away.
Yep.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I'm gonna tell everybody. Holy shit! Don't touch that thing. Keep it away. Throw the bombs. Throw the bombs.
All right,
And as a bonus action,
Yes,
I'm
sir.
gonna take a healing potion
cool.
Yeah.
because I have 2 hit points.
Yeah.
I kid. Eric with the TPK.
All right, Lila, what do you want to do?
It's not a bomb, but I'll move back 10, 15, and almost shoot at it.
Okay.
Ooh.
With the 26, you pierce it for 7 damage. Scratch that arrow off as it liquefies after piercing it.
I can get that back, right?
You.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
I mean-
what-
It's liquefied. I mean, you could buy more arrows.
I have plenty of and that is in my turn.
All right. Mr. Oz.
Oz can see the thing from here, so he's going to clap his rings against his shield and cast Toll the Dead.
Very well. The wisdom saving throw for this entity will be a 14.
Damn. All right, that's it for my turn.
All right. Mr. Twicky.
This is right here. I don't actually see a health bar.
Yes.
Okay,
You
I'm
can't
gonna
see
move
the
away.
health bar because you can't see the center of the token. You
That's
will
fine. I
soon.
just want to make sure. I want to make sure I didn't, was looking at the right thing. I
Yeah.
will also tell the dead because that's all I'm good for.
Cool. The wisdom saving throw against your Toll the Dead results in a 17.
Well, he's not told.
Apparently
I don't
not.
tell you what to do, buddy. And that's Tricky's trick because he's basic.
All right. Vale.
Yeah. So this all happened really quick,
Yes, sir.
and I think Vale is still holding the pineapple thing in his hand. I don't think he's put it away yet.
Sure.
He's gonna say, he'll move up and say, "Yeah, they said that this will solve problems." And he's gonna throw it.
This will solve problems. All right. Cool. Where are we throwing it? Can I get you a peek on the map?
Like right, because it goes. Is it 150?
60 feet.
60. Okay.
I was just looking at it because I'm thinking I'm gonna do the same damn thing.
Yeah. So no problem. Okay. So I'm gonna try to get it like right on it. Yeah.
Okay.
There.
Cool. It needs to make a dexterity saving throw once you throw the bomb. So we scratch the bomb off. I got a 12. The bomb has a DC 12 dexterity saving throw. The bomb rolls in there and bloop. Nothing happens.
Vale says, "I was lied to." He moves back. I don't think he still understands what it was.
Yep. The surface tension and viscosity of the ooze causes the bomb not to harm it.
It's like Minecraft.
Yep. All right. Vale, anything else?
No, that's it for him.
Thunder.
Well, he was literally holding up his bomb to do the exact same thing, but then he saw that it didn't work. Notably, Thunder hadn't pulled the pin. He was just gonna clonk this thing with a 1 pound piece of metal. But seeing that didn't work, because Oz didn't explain you have to pull the pin. He just said you throw it and explode.
I did say pull the pin.
Oh, you did? I'm
Yes,
sorry.
he actually did.
100% I said pull the handle.
But lightning he's gonna put lightning in front of this thing. I'm assuming that's it right there.
Yes.
And he's gonna have lightning attack it.
Does lightning use your weapon when you attack through him?
It does not say. It says you can use a
probably
bonus action to magically manifest an echo of yourself in an unoccupied space you can see within 15 feet of you. It's blah blah blah, magical, translucent.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you
Your
can
echo
make
is
your
AC.
attack through it, right?
On your turn, you can mentally command it to move. Where's the attacks? Sorry, I have to click it to show more stuff. When you take the attack action on your turn, any attack you make with that action can originate from your space or the echo's space.
So it is using your weapon from that other space.
Okay. Well, he doesn't know that.
Right.
So he is going to attack with his axe.
Sure thing.
Let's see. And I think I miss.
A 13 slashes it hard. How hard did we slash it?
Let's find out.
You're going to deal 15 slashing damage to it. And then you look at it, and we're going to do this wonderful thing here. Where, because it has been subjected to slashing damage, it splits.
Oh.
It's fine. That just means its HP pool got split too.
Yep. I've seen these things before.
All right. Anything else, Thunder? Oh, and lightning suffers acid damage.
Oh, then he poofs.
Yep. Which I just take him away. And lightning goes away. The axe takes a -1 penalty to damage rolls. You stepping forward?
Yeah, he's stepping forward when he sees that lightning disappeared.
Okay. Then becomes the ooze's turn. We are going to ooze forward.
Nice.
Right.
Like I was just squeezes.
All right. That is the maximum we can move. We can only move 20 feet. So we're going to attack you twice, Thunder. The first time will be an 8 that will miss you as you manage to dodge to the side, but the 22 is going to hit you for 30 points of damage.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's like a truck. That's why I ran like hell.
And your AC will be permanently reduced by 1. AC of your armor.
Range is X.
All right, I'll just keep that in mind.
Okay. And Jackalade.
All right. Don't worry, I'll hit it with lightning damage. That can't go wrong.
Uh,
I love the
No, I'm gonna take out my sling because I don't want to get close and touch it.
Sure.
I don't want to lose too many more things, so I'm gonna throw a rock.
Okay. And with an 8, you bludgeon it for 7 bludgeoning damage.
Oh shit! Nice.
It has an AC of 7, guys. All right.
Made it by 1.
All right. The sling bullet melts inside of it.
I'm gonna move out of Thunder's way so we can retreat off.
Cool. Any further you want to move?
No, I like the spot.
Cool. Lila? Oh, sorry, Bronze Gnome. I'm sorry, I skipped Bronze Gnome.
Bronze Gnome is going to throw the bomb.
Throwing the bomb? Where are we throwing the bomb?
Right here.
All right,
there.
to the back of
Because
them.
Everything within 5 foot of that point. So.
Cool. So, 2 dexterity saving throws, 1 and 2. We fail both of these. How much damage am I suffering? As the bomb here manages to tear through them, dealing 11 damage to each of them. That's 22 damage total. Good shot. Boom! As the pineapple rolls into place, you see a bright flash of flame and shrapnel that tears into these things.
And then he's going to move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that'll be it for this one.
Cool. After Bronze Gnome, we go to Lila. If Lila was unmuted, we'd be able to hear what they're doing.
I said shoot.
Oh, there you are. The microphone was not near you. We understand. So,
It's right next to me.
which one were you shooting at?
Probably the top one.
Top one. Very well. You pierce it, dealing 11 damage as the ooze nearly loses cohesion. Again, the arrow corrodes, and you smell the odor of burnt bird as the fletching melts and is corroded.
That's all I can do for now. That's in my turn.
Oz?
Oz is going to carefully make his way through the garbage over here.
They're your
He's going-
allies.
Oh, right, sorry. And he's going to double toll the dead.
All right. As you double toll the dead, 1 and 2, we will fail both of those, and we will suffer 7 necrotic damage. The top one dissolves. The second one here will be damaged for 7 damage as it begins to get brittle and sections of it crumble away.
Okay, that's it for my turn.
All right, then we go to Twiggy Twin Tail.
Totally dead.
All right, tolling the dead. I got a 12. I have 15 hit points. Your toll the dead comes through, dealing
Not that much.
not 15,
4.
4 damage. Excellent. You set it up for success. Anything else, sir?
No, that's everything.
Cool.
Eric, I need to retcon something.
What happened?
When the ooze attacked Thunder, he had disadvantage on those attacks because of my Thunder Gauntlet.
The first one did, yes. The second one did not. Because it's
So
a
it
new
doesn't
one.
apply to both of them?
No, just the one you hit. It created a new one.
How do we know which one I hit, though?
You hit the top one. Because I keep track. And the first attack missed, and we go top, down, left, to right. So, yeah.
All right.
Nice try,
tried.
though.
I tried.
Yeah, you gotta try. All right.
Yeah, pretty good.
Cool. Veil relevant.
So Vale has seen what's worked. He's going to say, it turns out throwing mysterious metal fruit is not a good strategy. And
It worked.
he's
just
going
fine
to
for
take
me.
his short bow out and try to shoot at this short bow. And he's going to explode it everywhere.
Oh, no.
Yes.
As it's going to be destroyed. Without the critical strike damage, you would have killed it. But you're going to add an additional 6 plus. You add 18 damage of overkill as the ooze is liquefied. As it liquefies, sections of it are pooling on the floor here. You guys can harvest acid if you have any empty bottles.
I went into that shit.
I like acid.
Any of you guys got that mending spell, cantrip thing?
Veil,
Mending?
you've been
Yes.
granted inspiration.
Thank you.
You say you did, Mr. Oz?
Yes, I do.
Hey, so that thing, it kind of corroded my stuff, man. Can My gloves are all messed up. My armor's messed up. Could you try it on my armor and see if it can fix it?
It'll take a minute, but yeah, I'll give it a shot. Oz will try to cast Mending on his damaged gauntlets.
Okay.
Thunder, do you have any healing potions, or do you need one? And you too, Bronze Gnome.
I have one left.
Did I eat both? No, yeah, I think I did because oh, that's right. I ate both of them because I couldn't rest.
The Dwick fillet is correct.
Yeah, I ate both of mine instead of getting a short rest.
All right.
So
This was the last room we were doing before we took off. So.
Right. So we're going to jump through a couple hoops here. First, Oz is repairing Bronze Gnome's gauntlets, correct? Using Mending.
Yeah, attempting to.
Awesome. So you take a minute to do this, and you're going to watch as the magic washes over your gauntlets, and the pitting of the metal expands outwards back into a polished surface. Looks gorgeous. Good as new. You want to then do it to the armor as well?
Please, sir.
Yeah. If he realizes it's worked, yeah, he'll do it on the armor as well.
Because right now it's all the way down the side of his face, down his armor, all the way down the side. It looks like you can actually see sections that would almost reveal some flesh inside, but you're able to repair that. Awesome. Cool.
Just stand still for a minute here.
Yes, sir. Whatever you do, it works really good. I appreciate that.
It looks like the nanites repairing Iron Man's armor. It's cool.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Love this. All right.
all puffed out.
Very rarely do we have campaigns where mending is so useful. This campaign, you guys are going to need that.
Right.
Thunder,
Noted.
you don't have Twiki treats at the moment, correct?
Nope.
All right.
He does have one healing potion which he will drink.
Okay. And Jack, did you get your inspiration?
I was not. No,
Okay.
I didn't know.
You
I had
get inspiration that was granted to you by the chat.
Yippee! Thank y'all.
I'm better now.
All right. Just had to slow us down for just a moment.
And then, so here's something that we can maybe do if Twiki wants the acid for anything, is use the empty potion bottle.
Yeah, I'm not using it.
That's true. It's a good idea. Jack
Acid
probably has it
I have a
too.
lot of use for it.
Okay.
It's not that I'm aware of.
Did we carry the empty barrel that we were going to use for Baz into the dungeon, or is that in the bastion? Just to be clear.
Bastion.
That's still in the bastion.
Dang it.
Yeah, Wojtek
Done Jack's
is
back.
taking baths.
Right.
I know.
There's enough
think
acid
Bronze
here if you have empty vials to collect 6 vials of acid.
We've definitely burned through that many potions. And Jack
mean-
doesn't throw anything away.
Yeah, you could
Well-
throw them at people, right?
You guys know I have like 3 acid vials on me right now. If you guys wanted
You?
it, you could have had it.
Can we like put it under like leaves and stuff, so something like steps on it, it breaks and spews acid at them?
What?
You could use it for a tough lock in the future.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
that's
haven't
right.
seen a tree
Thanks, guys.
down here yet. I don't know what you're talking about with leaves.
I just thought, I don't know, I have leaves on the mind. We can throw it on like bones if you want, but leaves are better.
Acid would melt bones.
Yes, that's why we put it in the vial underneath the bones, so it's like the size of the bones, it breaks the bones break the bottle, and then it gets splashed.
You have
think
issues
that-
about traps.
I have doubts.
I'm gonna hit this
Yeah,
tree.
Vale looks concerned about this.
I mean, don't be wrong, traps are pretty effective when used in the right ways, but Jack usually uses it on himself. I don't think that's the right way.
I have only gotten hit once with the trap. Thank you very much.
How many things
At
did
the
you
end of
capture?
your
With the,
life.
hold on, how many things
And I
did you capture with the
think
traps?
a lot. 2.
And was one
Not
of them
including
yourself?
No,
Oh,
not
so-
including myself.
So that's still though. I mean, the odds are still fairly high. You're gonna trap yourself.
You
Two
know,
out of three.
60%
one out
is
of three.
passing back in, what's it called? Where am I from? Silver Spotter. 60%
So what-
is passing, so that works.
Well, yes, but you still have a 1 in 3 chance of capturing yourself. Those are some odds.
Well, on the one hand, I see your points, but on the other hand,
It's in a
don't we
trap.
take every advantage?
Oh,
Yes, it is true.
Your other hand's not stuck in the trap. Oh wow. Okay, I'm a little surprised, I suppose.
Lila's gonna rummage around in her bag for a bit. She's gonna
I'm
refill
investigating this other
her
room.
arrows.
Do you need any more bolts, Jack? I have a lot on me.
I've only used 5 so far. I still got 15. I'll
Well,
probably
here you
restock
go,
and get
and
back.
She'll give you 5 out of her bag.
Oh. I appreciate it.
There we go.
Eric, I rolled investigation to go through the room.
Well, so you're going through the room, looking around, trying to find anything else of value. You're going to find some small pellets that they're where the ooze had been hiding. They look like they have been the digested pieces of metal that survived the corrosive process. There's enough for a bag of ball bearings.
Oh, I have
Ball
some
bearings.
already.
Yeah.
So you can
nobody
collect
else has
1,000 ball bearings, Mr. Bronson.
Whoa.
Hey, anybody want those ball bearings? I'm not gonna use them.
You know, I think I can find a use of those.
Of course you can, Jack. What can't you
Why
Yeah,
am I
do?
Dale
not
has some already. Yeah.
Why am I not surprised? Alright, here you go. He'll toss them though. Toss them in the bag.
He drops them.
You have a bag for the ball bearings because there's 1,000 ball bearings, but you do have a bag for them because there is no bag of these
Oh,
at the
oh
moment.
no, I don't have a bag. They're on the
Tell you
floor
what,
over there. You have to
I
pick
have a
them up.
thing of vinegar.
What?
I do have a jug of vinegar if I have nothing else, but I think I have a bag I could put these in.
We could look around on the floor, see if there's anything.
There are no bags. There's some clay pots. There's some bones, but there are no bags. They've all been eaten and corroded.
Eric, while I
How
was
big
looking
are
in
the
this
clay
room,
pots?
did I see any like signs of like a hidden door or anything on this?
Negative.
wall, Susan?
You did not. Not with the 24. In fact, you're certain there are not.
Okay.
Real quick, how big are the clay pots?
The broken clay pots, they're
Oh, they're
okay
broken.
size.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Darn it. I was hoping for one unsmashed so I could put the ball bearings in it.
No, if you look at the art there, they're all busted pretty badly.
Darn.
Yeah.
Jack,
Can I
we can
just
always
avoid-
come back. I can buy you a bag. It's
Well, you don't have
this is
to-
our job. We're gonna be here.
As Lila is saying this, I'm pouring the ball bearings into the bottom of my backpack.
Well, that
Understood.
works too.
Understood.
Would you say that?
That works too.
I do have a bucket, but that would spill.
That'd be loud too.
Yeah. My thought was if I put like caltrops or ball bearings in a clay pot, I can toss it somewhere and then it deploys without me having to get as close. But I will try and sort that out when we get back.
Just because I think it'd be funny. Can I get you to roll a
Yeah.
D100 and on a 1, there's a hole at the bottom of the backpack that these are going to fall out
Oh.
of.
God.
Okay.
There's a 4.
We were damn close.
You feel him rolling around towards that little hole.
I'm a tailor. I managed it. They rolled onto a hole, but the hole was sealed. I'm good at
Too
that.
small. Yeah.
Understood. Just because it would have been funny.
You know, I did also just give Thunder 2 additional pockets. So unless you use them, I could pour them in there. Nothing else.
Yeah, just put more on Thunder.
I won't do that.
It's like you're calling him a beast of burden or something, man.
No, I
Right?
just make pockets, and when I make pockets for people, it's a nice thing to do.
Ah,
Sometimes I use. By the way, what's Thunder using the pockets for? Can I see? Because they're on the outside of his saddlebags.
I mean, they're just more stuff for all the things he's carrying. It's mostly rations. Okay, let's see, 230. So he has a crowbar, his mess kit, the ram, which is 35 pounds. He has 71 rations, which is 142 pounds. And then he has each of these is 50 feet. Then he has 250 feet of rope and a wrench.
So probably the wrench and maybe like rations. So snacks are easy access. That's nice.
While you guys are looking through Thunder's belongings, I was gonna say, oh, it looks like you might have got hit by the ooze as well, Thunder. I can fix your armor here.
Yes.
So Oz is going to cast Mending on Thunder's armor and his weapon as well.
Cool. He watches the armor is repaired.
Thank
We'll
you.
roll investigation on these interior walls here for hidden doors.
With your previous investigation of a 24, these are load-bearing pillars that are holding the ceiling up. There are no secret doors.
So this whole room looking thing on both sides.
It's a solid rock.
Okay. It stood out very odd. That's why I was like,
For the grins of it, just because I want to show, that's what you get to see, Bronze Gnome.
all right. Tracks.
Yeah, I'll put you on the other side as well. You want to see the other side? There you go.
All right.
Is
That
that where you
tracks.
keep lightning?
Sometimes it's just a wall.
Well, okay, so he's proficient with like cartography tools and stuff like that. So like when he walked in here, he's like, okay, wait a minute.
The
This is a
OCD is
void.
triggered. That's 100% valid.
How big is this wall?
Like, there's something missing here. Wait a minute.
Nice archway.
It's like the people who try to map Everest, you know? You can map Nepal all the way around it, but you can try to map Everest. It's actually not that easy.
So,
What now?
do we want to go back to Cass? Do we want to keep going?
I think that was the original plan, was just to
Yeah.
finish out this room, clear it a little bit, then we have to fall back.
Okay.
Unless we want to try and take a long rest in the dungeon, but I don't see much purpose to.
We could close the door.
I'm fine with whatever
wait,
you
knock
guys
the door off.
want.
Well,
Can't do it in this room.
If we close the door or barricade a door somewhere, it doesn't really matter the room, because at least, unless they all are interpreting differently, tell me if I'm wrong. They're just sending out patrols to scour the hallways. We might be spreading them a little more thin, but they will be there nonetheless, whether time passes in the dungeon or if we do it outside. So if you want to get the safest rest, it might just be a good idea to head back.
Yeah.
The only thing that I could think of that would maybe make us want to not is if we want to hunker down here just in case we run into something on the way back. But I don't think we're so gravely hurt or injured that it would be too risky to make our way back, especially with the shortcut that we opened up through the welded door.
I'm perfectly fine with getting out of this damn place. I've been down here forever.
Well, don't you want to talk to Cass? Figure out why you're down.
Yeah, I got a bone to pick with her for sure.
Don't be too mean. She might not let you on the team then.
Yeah.
Well,
Just
I mean,
wanna
we
know
got some. There's questions though, right?
Oh
Yeah,
yes,
I
there's
wanna
definitely
know why the
questions.
hell she, want to know why the hell she left me down here and didn't bother to send anybody after me. Because you guys
Well-
said you weren't coming after me.
That's true.
Well, maybe
If it-
another group was after your group, because we're after another group.
That could be sure.
Sure. But I would definitely like some answers either way.
Could be funny if we get Cass mad. Then she just makes Bronson stay in the dungeon. He has to sleep down here.
Screw you guys, I'm going home.
Exactly.
Even in the doghouse.
Alright. So we want to lead the way back to the. I don't know a clue where the hell I'm going.
Assuming we're moving as a group here, even though people are running off.
As in people, you mean me?
That never
I wasn't
happens,
naming
right?
names, but
Never happens. Never happens.
and just goes through the welded door, so it's less likely we come across me. Gosh. Uh-oh.
Oz like stifles a cough. He's like, "Does anybody remember the way out?"
I will go this way without a torch because I don't have control of it.
Ain't it
I
funny
believe
over here?
Yeah, if you use it, go through this door, and then we go down through here. And then
You can
out.
actually go down. You can go down and get straight to it.
So let's see.
Man, I don't. Wait, can you? Think no. The fastest way is because we have to go around.
You can
would
actually.
be
just
not
go
It
good.
doesn't.
down.
It doesn't matter. Everything's fucking dead anyways. But he has to
Oh,
squeeze
yeah.
through here, and then he has to go.
That's
This is absolutely the longer path. I just want y'all to know.
No,
I
that's
know.
fine.
Hey,
We're enjoying the
It's,
scenery.
we're just making sure nothing's patrolled this way. Wait,
that's
no,
when
is
you
it
need
this
to
way?
roll for initiative.
This is a
Oh,
dead
wait,
end.
it's, yeah, that's the dead end. I wasn't here when you guys opened up that room.
Where the hell is it going? Jesus Christ!
I'm gonna put
Okay,
Jack
guys.
by the end because I can't keep track of y'all.
Gnome, your
I don't know.
mapping skills will definitely be put to use in this group.
Yeah. I think Vale got left behind.
I'm stuck.
Eric, I'm gonna use my glow in the dark chalk, and I'm going to draw like a face on this corner over here, just so people don't get lost. I'll draw that real quick.
Quickie trusts in the GM Eric, apparently.
I have no idea where anybody went.
Where did Oz go? Here's Oz. There we go. Oz.
Make it a scary face so that way nothing comes in. Run
Veil.
away.
We say Veil. I think that's everybody? That's everybody.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Alright. Cool.
It's these overlapping squeeze hallways that mess me up.
Yep. Alright.
When
So
we're
same
in one,
thing.
I think we're in the other one.
It's the no dark side. Dark vision.
Dark vision is a thing, guys. Alright, so you guys are gonna
It's
come
coming.
through. Put you guys over there. Just check, make sure that I didn't screw this up. Yep. Alright. Here we go. You guys will be back at the Bastion.
Has anything changed yet?
No, it's been an
Also-
hour.
Oh, when are they gonna do some work around here?
Yeah, time's moving slow, man.
They're
As
wasting
long
the
as
day
Ron's not
away.
donated wrong, we're fine.
This definitely looks.
Actually, it's been 2 hours. Sorry.
2 hours. Let's go. Better than last time.
Oh yeah.
Closer to a long rest. Yeah.
We have to wait 48 hours for Thunder, don't we?
Yes.
Which we'll figure out after the first 24 hours.
Correct. Because meta
Sweet.
knowledge.
Well, we'll try and go back to the campaign, and Thunder will be like, "Huh, I'm still bleeding out. Why is that happening?" And then we'll have to wait longer.
Yep. Cool.
So
Awesome.
Bronze Gnome's gonna walk up to Cass and be like, "Hey, you remember me?"
She's gonna look at you. Yes. Welcome back.
So,
A pleasure to see you again.
yeah, how about that? Is there a reason why you left me down there to rot?
I didn't. I thought you were dead.
Okay, well, I'm not dead. So, what gives?
Well,
You didn't bother to send anybody looking for me?
I assumed you were dead. You said, well, maybe not you, but your boss said don't come looking for us if we get lost. The Lost Lore Company will handle it. So I trusted the Lost Lore Company to handle things.
Well, you know what they say about assuming. Just
Yes, I apologize for being an ass.
I'm not dead, so there's that. But these guys are pretty cool. They managed to get me out of the damn cage, and I helped them out for a little while.
My nose says you might be.
Listen, you get stuck in a piece of armor for freaking 2 months and see how good you smell.
I've done that before. It's not pleasant. I apologize.
No shit, how do you think it smells in here?
We have a bathing barrel that you could use.
It's only slightly used.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna try that out here in a minute.
Just make sure to wash it out before and after.
You got some running water around here?
We do. There's a running spring in the kitchen.
Alright. Somebody point me in that direction, because I'm about tired of smelling this stuff. You know how hard it is to go to the bathroom in this damn thing?
Apparently quite easy. You just flex.
Yeah, you just go, and then it don't go nowhere. You're like walking around and it's sitting on it, and
How long were you down there?
About a month and a half or 2 months is the best I can tell you.
You have 2 months worth of. Never mind. You can.
Just to be clear,
the bathroom's
his armor is
kitchen's
full
right
of
down
shit.
there. Yes.
It is. Full of
Does
shit.
does he not have a butt flap?
Do you have a butt flap that you just like inject out the side?
Yeah, I mean, I think we kind of made that candid last time.
Okay.
Like a little keyhole.
I mean, it's not like I was actually eating really well, so I didn't have to go very often. But when I did, yeah, I just kind of turn this here and shift this over here, and this little whoop, and it pops down, and then
One-
I just kind of.
Do you demonstrate right now how it opens?
Oh, yeah.
Did the creek open?
I'm demonstrating right now.
All right. So when this opens up, are there 2 butt
My
cheeks
little eye
right
was
there?
looking.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, not bare butt cheeks because he's wearing some sort of like undergarment.
Does he have a
Otherwise
butt
he's
flap
walking
for that? Or how's that work?
Oh yeah, I mean, yeah, he'd have a butt flap for that too.
Okay.
One butt flap, another butt flap.
It's the only way. It's only a way of work. Yeah.
Like a nesting.
Otherwise, he'd be chafing. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
That's true.
Makes sense to me.
So anyhow, where's this place I can take a bath? I need to wash out my armor. I need to wash myself.
Make yourself at home.
It's right up there. And she'll just point towards the kitchen.
All right.
Right that way.
There you go.
Which way? This way? I don't know where I'm going.
Stay out of the kitchen. It's mine.
I'm taking a damn bath. You can deal with a chicken head.
That's it. No dinner for you tonight.
Oh shit. I got a ration. I'll be alright. Where's the damn spring at? See no damn spring?
Did you say you have a rash? I'm sorry.
No. This is not where you bathe. This is where food storage is.
They told me there was a running spring in the kitchen. That's what Cass said.
I'm not letting you get anywhere near our drinking water.
Where the hell am I supposed to take a bath? She said go in here.
Twiki casts create water on Bronze now.
Don't you have to do that in a container so you're casting it in his armor?
It's in his armor. Yeah.
Sorry.
It's in his helmet, so he's drowning.
I'm getting pressure washed.
On the inside.
You know what? That works, I guess.
I'll just open the butt flap and let everything fall out.
Oh gosh. Not in the kitchen.
Someone
Yeah.
who's gonna squeegee this up, man.
Ugh.
Did y'all say you had somebody named Boykin or
Jack's going
something?
the opposite of that shit.
Yeah, no one's got prestidigitation.
No.
No.
I'm a fighter.
All right,
Precipitation?
now I'm all
I don't think I do now. I only get 3 cantrips as a cleric. So.
Twiki, since the kitchen's your domain, you have to clean it up.
That's fine.
That's fair.
Just get out of here.
I think that's
No,
fair.
Twiki starts pecking at you.
Jesus Christ, you fucking chicken head. Goddamn. Alright, I'm out.
Twiki grabs the mop and starts cleaning.
Have
He's
you
a cook.
guys,
He's squeegee to walk in.
Jesus, that guy's protective of his fucking shit. Yeah, I'm out of it.
Have you guys ever had your water heater flushed? That's what's happening.
Yeah,
Oh.
I just did that because I replaced my water heater. So yes.
Yeah, you did. Yeah.
An amateur plumber.
All right. So you guys are able to come home and unwind.
What do little armored people dislike eating?
I can hear you, damn chicken. I'll eat anything. How about that? Just don't give me shit. I don't want to eat that.
Yes, is there anything I can do around here or to help you out or
Well, we can have you help string the beds if you want over the next day.
Oh, yeah, I'd be glad to.
Excellent.
You know what? Thunder is just going to start hauling a lot of this trash that's still around here.
Cool. Kind of like that.
Like, yeah, he'll just, he's
Oh,
he's
that's
strong,
perfect.
he's strong enough to do it.
What? You guys thought I wasn't prepared? I was prepared.
Yeah,
I didn't. I was like, oh, we'll just
yeah.
do some more stuff down at the.
Like he puts all his junk down and then he just starts hauling off this these half-ton pieces of lumber and shit like that and putting them on the lift to get them out of there.
Yep. You guys,
You know-
over the next 2 days, can clean up the bedroom and retile it and set up new beds.
It's a lot of wood and other materials.
Sure.
He is desperate for money, so he's gonna try to hawk it.
Awesome.
Make
Construction.
ladders.
It's construction material.
It's not construction material. No, it is firewood.
It's firewood.
That's valid.
Yeah.
I'll allow you firewood, 100%. So, using firewood, we're going to say that you got 4 cords of it. You're going to get a grand total of 8 gold.
Hell yeah.
Hey,
Thunder, if you want to try to make a little bit more out of that firewood,
2,192 gold left to earn. No, easy.
nice. Thunder, if you want to make a little more gold off that firewood, we could make ladders out of it and sell those. Ladders sell for a little bit more than firewood.
What
Get materials
is-
like nails and
what is ladder?
So it's a thing you don't really probably do it much, but it's a thing you use to climb.
That's our.
I mean, I
Sorry
imagine
about that.
with the 4 hoofs, you probably don't do it much, but I can actually help with that. I'm actually I'm good at carpentry and stuff.
Eric, is there a ladder in the bastion?
I don't believe there is one. I'm checking real quick. I do
On
not
the
see
next
any
outing, I would
ladders.
And then on the next outing, I would like to purchase a ladder so I could show Thunder what a ladder is.
You can assemble a rudimentary ladder out of the scraps of wood. However, because the wood is so rotten, it will not hold even your own weight.
See,
I
I
have
kinda wanna-
some-
I need this
I
for my
have
backpack.
I'm not gonna make you a ladder for your backpack, dude. You got enough shit as it is. Your little
That's why I
backpack-
was thinking. Don't worry, I was planning on purchasing one. I appreciate you offering it, though. That's very kind of you.
I do need to venture up to a couple shops later. Do any of y'all want to accompany me or?
Absolutely.
Ready? I'm definitely ready to go out and get out of here, even if I just tag it along.
I need to make a trip topside for sure.
Are we doing this?
He'll go. He rolled a 9 performance, so he was playing his flute, but it was a minor key that he was in.
Spooky. All
That'll
right.
come out.
Cool. So you guys want to go upstairs? Awesome. We head up to the top of Malaja Rock. As you guys go up top, you guys head off into the city.
So I need potions and some paper walls because I like privacy for my bed.
Sounds like we need to talk to a potion seller.
Yes.
Thunder's gonna look at her. You have money?
Yes. Why?
He just thought no one is. He's just. It was more like you guys have money.
You do not?
More of an
No,
explanation.
he gave it all to the armor, and he's still like thousands short.
Is there anything you're looking for, Thunder?
He shakes his head.
Nothing in particular?
He shakes his head again,
Is it shaking up and down or left and right?
left and right.
Okay.
There's nodding and shaking. Two different
Same
things.
thing. I'm
You know-
shaking my head. I'm rattling my brain.
You know, in
Same thing.
Sylvan, shaking your head means yes.
Yes. Yeah. See, I was getting that confused.
So we need some money. So when we get up on top, Vale doesn't need anything right now. He doesn't have enough money to get anything. So he's gonna separate from the group, and he's gonna try to busk for some money.
Okay, let's roll a performance check.
Before you do that, if you need money, I do have some money for you. I have 130 gold. So,
Nah, he's already
if you
gone.
just... Okay.
There we go.
With a 22, Vale, you can gain 22 silver pieces over the next 2 hours.
Yeah,
Nice.
Vale's gonna be off doing that, and whenever we meet back up, he'll just give it to Thunder.
Okay,
Yay! Thank you.
They can go do their thing, and we'll just say I'm busy doing that.
cool. So, while they're busy doing that, we're going to go to the various potion shops. So you want to go to a potion shop. So we go to the Ashen Ember Alchemy. As you guys come in, you are greeted by the young lady that you guys have met before. Bethel looks
I
at
think-
you all. Welcome back.
You know, I didn't think of...
Is there something you need?
I would like another potion of healing, please, if you'd have one.
I have 3 available at the moment,
Potions.
and 4 potions of greater healing. For sale, of course.
I'll just take the one regular.
That will be 50 gold.
Yes.
How much are you charging for the greater potions?
100 gold pieces.
Really?
Is that a colloquialism? Oui?
What?
What?
What are y'all talking about? What is
What?
happening?
The noise
What
that
did
he
you say?
made.
Throwing
Oh,
those big words around the big guy.
I don't know. I guess it's like oh boy, but I shortened it. I don't know.
Ah,
I'm
I thought it might be a gnomish expletive.
I'm not a gnome, so I wouldn't know.
I'm sorry. A halfling.
You know, but I do have a question for you. If all your potions are orange, how do you tell them apart yourself? Is it the shape of the bottle?
They're
Or do you
labeled.
just... Oh, they're labeled.
Duh.
She's also a glass maker, and they just came out of the oven.
Shh.
Bronco's
Well,
gonna look
potion
over
seller.
at Thunder and be like, Jesus, this guy, man, holy shit. This is a smart guy? Come on.
Colloquialism.
Colloquialism.
Is that a new word?
Not the...
Yeah, it's actually a dwarvish word in origin. It's new to the common dialect.
Word of the day, colloquialism.
Dwarvish meaning, I don't know.
I mean, I can't spell it right now, so it's
COLLUQ, and that's probably wrong already.
But do you guys need any potions while we're here?
I can push. Well, I can not afford the potion seller's strongest potion, so I guess I'll settle for a regular standard healing potion.
Very well.
Oh, I misspelled it. It's double L shit.
It is double L? Sweet.
Yeah.
But thank you for your time. We'll most likely be back in the future if
Oh, I
doesn't make
suspect
us-
you'll be back in the future. Welcome back, Mr. Oz. How is the cough?
Oz kind of looks around at the group. It's been suppressed pretty well, Doc.
She smiles. Here. This should last you another 3 days. But don't be a stranger. And she's going to hand you a small vial, and inside there's a syrupy-like substance.
Is it cherry?
Thank you.
He's furrowing his brow.
Is that made with orc kidneys? I heard they do a lot to help with coughs.
Makes no sense.
Has the medical condition been discussed in game yet?
He's
is
not
now.
a stranger.
You know, Oz, if you're feeling under the weather, you can always take a break from the bastion. We'll understand. We'll just we'll venture a little closer. Be more-
Colloquialism?
Oh no, I could still be of use, Jack. Suffering under the stresses of age more than the weather, as it were.
It's a
Otherwise-
natural cough suppressant. It'll help his lungs.
Oh, you know, I had a cousin. She was really into natural remedies like that. It was a lot more like rocks and stuff like that. I don't know. It was really effective. You know, you should try it sometime. I'll see
I'm
if I
not
can
much
send
into
a link.
crystals. I believe in actually taking other components from healthy creatures and applying it to science.
You know, I've heard people aren't a big fan of components, but I find the crystals really easy, and I'll just hold up my spellcasting focus.
She looks unimpressed at your spellcasting focus.
She doesn't like my joke. Okay.
The fun part, Oz, is this is tobacco flavored.
Tobacco flavored? That's the worst part.
I know.
Tobacco flavored? Okay.
Tobacco
Sounds like
flavored. It's going to go down like a flavor of chew spit.
Menthol?
It's fit.
Sure. I think Oz is into that.
Oh gosh, so disgusting.
Oz is the kind of guy who snacks on a hardtack for fun.
Yeah, some chewing tobacco, swallow by accident.
Yep.
Chewing
Been there,
tobacco
done that.
swallows. Yeah.
Yeah, Oz
You
is
know,
like,
when I was-
I don't know about crystals and all that. I'm working with Doc for years now, and she makes some good stuff for me.
Dr. Juan. Her name is Bethel Juan, and I don't think you guys had that information.
We did.
You did? Okay.
Yes.
There, I will put that in chat for those of you who did not have it. Because I know at least one of you did not have it.
That'd be me.
That spelling absolutely changed this time. Okay, so is it an E or a Y? Because last time it was a Y, and I'm not sure one was autocorrected or not.
It's Huan.
No, Bethel.
Bethel are
E's.
both E's.
Both E's? Okay.
Yeah.
That was a Y for some
Eric,
reason.
is this medicine an item in
It is not.
D&D Beyond? Okay,
It's
I'll
not.
just have something custom for now.
Yeah. Just Oz's cough medicine. If you'd like, I can create one with charges, and we can do that. Let me go ahead and put that on my list of things to do. Do that for you.
Yeah, I'll just have something custom for now. Not a big deal.
Cool.
Oz has to take his medicine every morning, otherwise he takes a D4 damage.
Worse.
He
Worse than a
explodes.
D4. A D6.
And it's not damage.
It's death. Let's see. It's death. For sure, right?
If we're all done here, I do have to talk to Doc about a few things.
Sure, I'll leave you to it.
Anybody got any idea where they got a price check on those boots?
I made out none of those words. Can you say that again?
A price check on what was the last part?
On those boots that I found.
Oh, the. Who has those in their inventory? Because that is not me.
I'm wearing them.
You're wearing them? Okay, great. Take them off. Just put them with the shop view.
Is there anybody know where we can go so that way, Miss Lila can have her talk, and then I can get a price check?
There's a Silk and Change is a magic item shop near here. Would probably be the best bet if you want a fair price, but you could also try the Stone Shades Curio. It's more baubles and such. It's really, I don't know. Do you think we could get more from a magic shop or a general wares shop? Because it's nicer than general wares. They might be willing to fork up the extra coin if they have it. Magic shop might be like poo-pooing it.
I think the magic shop would probably be the better option.
Sure. Then I suppose we head there next.
Cool. All right. Does anyone need anything else at the alchemy shop before we leave here?
I just have to talk to her.
All right. So let's go.
Oh, how much was it for the medicine for Oz?
The medicine's going to cost you 5 gold.
Is it 5 gold or 5 gold per day?
5 gold total for the 3 days.
Okay.
And then this is going to be a variable price based off of her supplier.
Sure.
And for your fund, her supplier is actually the Fighting Mongoose's campaign.
Okay.
They're producing something. There's something that they're producing that is going to be helping you out.
Nice.
Got some fun stuff going on cross campaign there. It's kind of cool.
So Oz, if they TBK, Oz just is out of luck.
Guys.
She'll find another source, but
That's it.
all right. So, as the rest of the party leaves, leaving Lila here to talk to Bethel. Yes.
Okay. I'm really hoping no one walks in. She will take her bandana off of her face.
Woman is not shocked.
This is not going away. It has been here for a long time, but the bruises and scars will not go. Is there anything you can give me or any advice that I should start doing?
May I touch?
Yes.
She's going to reach up and touch the black eye. She's going to trace the scars. This will take time to heal. But if they are not going away, perhaps some cosmetics would be beneficial.
Okay. Thank you.
Are you interested?
Not at the moment.
Alternatively, I know a tattooist.
Who? I might do that one. What is their name?
Takui. I will put her name in chat. I love messing with Takui. I haven't brought her out in, like 7 months, 8 months. Going to grabbing her because I haven't got to bring Takui out in ages. All right. Takui's like one of these rare characters I get to use. I love bringing her out because she's so much fun. All right. So.
Doodle freaking do.
Greg Budknife? No.
That's just who I think of every time Eric brings up a quirky character.
I do my best. Takui would be the one I would recommend. She's the one who did all of my tattoos. She's quite good. She does travel a lot, but I have seen her recently here in town. Her prices are reasonable.
How much for your little head tattoo?
For the one on my forehead?
Yes.
This was 10 gold pieces.
Okay. Do I owe you anything for the checkup or?
No. Kindness should never be charged for.
Well, thank you very much. Lila's gonna hand her 5 gold.
She will refuse it.
You can use it for Oz's next payment.
Very well.
I want to do this for him for the kindness. But thank you very much. And Lila's gonna walk out.
All right, Oz, your next medicine payment has been paid for. She's not going to charge you for the next one. Just go ahead and mark that down.
I will get one free. Nice.
She is one of these vendors who values kindness and wants to make sure that people are being treated right. So
That's nice.
all right. So as Lila leaves, you guys can head over to the Silken Chains, which is the magic shop. And for the record, I just brokered a deal today with Bubble Laser. I'm going to get access to a lot more art real soon.
Nice.
Hey, excuse me, Mrs. Ma'am.
Yes. What do you need, little one?
I was kind of wondering, can you give me an idea how much these boots are worth? He's gonna kind of pull up his 1 foot and kind of show her.
They're quite filthy, but let's see. Which boots are these? Just once more?
The boots of the Vigilant.
Boots of the Vigilant. Because I have to
Is
pull
Ron
them
still
up.
wearing boots on top of boots? Like he has the original armor boots on, because they just pull the boots over him.
I just retracted the boots that are part of my armor.
Oh shit, those are actually really good. If I had feet, I would put those on.
What do you mean if you had feet?
He has
You are not a
hooves.
snake.
Yeah, okay,
You have-
so
you
I'm
have 4
glad you
feet.
brought that up. I'm glad you brought that up because that's a question that's been in my mind for a while. Centaurs do have feet, and they have 2 sets of feet. So technically, can't they wear 2 sets of boots?
No.
Yes.
No.
No.
Why? That's not
But-
fair. They've got
But
feet.
I would make the argument that I can wear what are those horseshoes called? Like the horseshoes of Zephyr or whatever?
Yes.
Uh,
I would absolutely agree with you there. And you can wear shoes, no problem. Boots, no.
Now,
Oh, come on, you can't. You trying to tell me you can't see a Clydesdale wearing like big ass combat boots running around on all 4 of them? Come on.
Nah.
it'd be like, have you ever seen those videos of people who put like mittens on their cats and dogs, and they you know they walk with like they pull their legs up really
That is
high
a
when
really
they walk?
bad example to bring to GM Eric because GM Eric thinks that's the dumbest thing since sliced bread because his sister does it all the time where they're freaking
Well, it's really funny when the animal's walking around like like meh, like waddling and stuff like that. But that's what he would look like if you put those shoes on him.
All right.
Just a hater.
When it comes to socks on dogs, yes, absolutely. I will be a hater on
You still like to
socks on
have
dogs. All right.
why would you?
So she's going to offer you 1,000 gold pieces for the boots of the Vigilant
All right.
because she has to make a profit.
Well, all things considered, I'll take that deal.
Very well. And she's going to provide you with a gemstone worth 1,000 gold pieces.
Wait a minute. What am I do with this thing?
Trade. You wouldn't be able to
That's not-
carry 1,000 gold.
Okay,
You
well, how about if I was to break it down amongst? Because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna help these guys out. They saved my ass, and I was gonna split the money with them.
Oh. Very well. She will go ahead and do the transfer. She will break it down into 7 gemstones. Smaller, less worthwhile gemstones.
She just took a hammer, smashed it.
No, she gives you different gemstones. All right, so 1,000 gold divided by 7. Let's see here.
Bronze gnome, with some of that gold, you could probably upgrade from bronze gnome to like platinum gnome or something like
She
that.
will give you 1 extra gold for a total of 143 gold per person.
Everybody everybody just adds 143 gold. Is that what you're
If
saying?
you're wanting to give it out to everybody, everyone gets 143 gold.
Yep, that's right. Okay, guys, so check it out. We found the boots. You saved my ass. This is the easiest way I can say thank you. So, each one of you take 143 gold out of this, and because me saying thanks.
Shiny
You can
rock
get tonight, then.
worth money?
Shiny rock.
Yeah, it's worth 143 gold.
Tries to eat it.
He
It'll
puts it in
pass.
mint.
He's not gonna say that. He's gonna look. He says it's worth 143. It's like he's holding it up because I'm sure it's like a little gem. Like
It's a
just
little
like
tiny thing. Little tiny.
yeah. He's
thing.
like he holds it up to his eye and looks through it. He's just gonna say why.
Rarity.
That's me. That,
It is a shiny rock that has value in the way that it shines.
Rare.
Rare.
I mean,
Thunder.
trade with the other tribes in Australia.
Thunder, if you take it outside and hold it up to the sun and just look through it, you could probably see how it shines through the sun.
Also,
He's
blind
like
yourself.
thinking, and so rare means more gold.
Yes?
buddy.
Strange.
Oz is gonna hold up his hand. He's got a ring on every single finger, gems in 4 of them, and he's like, "Some people like to wear them, Thunder."
Holy crap!
Oh,
Oz is all pimped out with bling on his hands behind the gauntlets.
Yeah, he used to be a jewel crafter.
Oh, damn.
There it is.
He's like,
I was holding out on that.
it's all
Here's
Thanos
a
on
pimp.
this.
Yeah, he uses them to clap against his shield to get like a resonance going for Toll the Dead.
I love it. That's great.
His shields have the like the hardness marks on them, so like anytime he like scratches with a new gem, he's just like, huh, that's what that is. Just like the hardness test.
It's a thing.
Yeah. Just like a bunch of tiny little scratches on the shield in the same spot.
Yeah, totally.
He just mends it.
I appreciate the business, and I hope to see you in the future.
Of course.
You know, Thunder, if you'd like, you can have my gemstone if you want to put it towards your armor.
he will not say no to that. He will take it.
You can have that.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
143. No, not 1,443. 143. There we go.
Nice try.
You know, it
Wait,
sounds like anybody
I'm
would
halfway
mind.
to my next item. Woo!
Oh, you know what? That actually puts me at 300 gold exactly. Wow.
Nice.
Nice.
Oz will donate 150 gold to that. You're doing a damn fine job at the front of the battles there, Thunder. So here, take this.
I was joking about Oz holding out. That's...
Thank you, Elder Oz. And then he looks at the rest of you expectantly.
Yeah, this is mine.
This is custom.
Entitled asshole soon.
Listen, big guy, I already gave you one. I'm not giving you another one.
This is
I wrote my
custom.
name on this one. It's mine.
Yeah, no, Jack and Oz and the round
PG,
one, you know,
right?
have all contributed. No, I'm
I
just
may
kidding.
just on the nameplate. I may just shorten Bronze Gnome down to BG just because we got so many names.
That's fine. That's perfectly fine. We're already using it in the chat, so it's fine.
Okay.
PG, yeah.
Twiki hands
Hey,
Thunder a biscuit that he was making for dinner.
Oh yeah, he'll eat that.
Yep.
That is acceptable.
Food or 143 gold gemstone. We know which one Thunder picks.
But you know, I guess you could say, you know, Bronze Gnome, he was down there for 2 months. He's just trying to stay alive.
Yeah. Yeah, and you guys technically you saved his ass, like legitimately. So like this is the only way he can think of to help repay you guys for right now.
people just look at the way he walks and they know that he's a woman's man.
Wow.
We established he doesn't walk. He rolls.
BB-8.
He's doing a
Rolls.
disco
Sorry.
thing. He's doing the
Sorry,
full,
my mom was
staying alive.
my mom is a huge Bee Gees fan, so
Yes.
I basically know everything they've ever made. But yeah, so Thunder is going to take the 444 gold he has now, and go to the eunuch blacksmith.
Okay, cool.
I don't actually know if he's a eunuch, but Thunder thinks he is because of the way he talks.
Aw.
Why do you think that?
Thunder is he's gonna take the gold and put down with how much was it? What is the total? It's actually it's 450. It's 444 gold and 69 silver. Nice. So it's
did he get
400.
22?
It's 450 flat gold. So he's gonna give him all that. He's just gonna dump it in front of it on his table or desk or whatever.
I appreciate the payment. It's coming along nicely. What do you think? You like the styling?
Thunder just shrugs.
You just want it functional, huh?
As long as it not heavy like this, and he points at the chainmail that he's wearing.
Right. Well, we'll try to make it more load-bearing and more balanced across your body.
You know how make armor for horse?
Of course, of course. I learned from
Nice.
a friend of mine. His name was Edward. Some people call him Mr. Ed.
A horse,
Do
a
it.
horse, a horse, a horse.
Thank you.
That's
Appreciate that.
Fabulous, Mr. Ed.
Some people are too young to know that show.
Yeah.
Okay, like that came on like in the 30s. If it's not like you were a kid when that show like aired, you may have seen some reruns or something.
Nick at Night played that plenty, okay?
uh,
The old Nick
But,
at Night.
Nick and I was great.
Yes.
when did that air? I'm trying to find when did it actually. What was the first episode, Mister? Okay, 1961. So it's not that old.
Not 100 years old yet.
1961, really?
Yeah, I thought it was from the 40s, but I guess I guess not. Excuse me. But Thunder is gonna look at him and nod and just say, "Yeah, this chain rings, not good, heavy, all on shoulder and back." And he points towards the plate that, as I'm guessing, is being made. I guess he's made some of it. That better, I think.
Yes, of course. I'm trying to do a good job by you.
Thank you.
Of course.
More money soon. Oh, he's gonna reach into his bag and actually he has a few more bits and bobs. He has a broken teardrop onyx gem that's apparently worth 30 gold,
Okay.
and he has a gold goblet that's apparently worth 12 gold.
All right. He will take those.
Yeah, because the gold I think he could just melt down, and the gem he could like use that for if he wants to make something a little fancier.
He'd
or
have a
something.
bit of a hard time melting it down, but he can figure out a way to do it. He can work with the jeweler on that. Gold melts at a very
Yeah.
high temperature, guys.
True. I think it's like 1800.
I
It's so
don't
soft, you
know.
like that.
That'd be something more in your wheelhouse.
Okay, so 42, add that, so I have put down 492 gold so far.
Okay.
So so what is 2,200 minus 492?
I don't know. Like 18 or
It
17.
is 1,708. 1,708. So that is how much I have left.
1,708.
So that is how much I have left. 1,708. 1,708. 1,708. 1,708. 1,708. 1,708. 1,708. 1,708. 1,708. 1,708. 1,708. 1,708. 1,708. 1,708. 1,708. 1,708. 1,708. 1,708. 1,708. 1,708. 1,708. 1,708. 1,708. 1,708. 1,708. 1,708. 1,708. 1,708. 1,708. 1,708. 1,708. 1,708. 1,708. 1,708. 1,708. 1,708. 1,708. 1,708. 1,708. 1,708. 1,708. 1,708. 1,708. 1,708. 1,708. 1,708. 1,708. 1,708. 1,708. 1,708. 1,708. 1,708. 1,708. 1,708. 1,708. 1,708. Not bad, actually.
Cool.
Oh,
I got a question
1,700.
for you.
Yes. Yes.
You're making the big man a set of plate now, right?
Yes.
plate.
Half plate.
It's
Yeah.
half. Yeah, it's half.
partially.
Oh, okay. Well, here's a question. For somebody of my size, how much would you charge for a set of plate armor?
Well, you understand that I don't have to charge quite as much because, well, you're not near as big. So I can charge half. So, 600 gold.
Okay, 600 for plate armor. Good to know. Thank you. I will be back, I promise. Eventually.
Okay.
Just hire.
Bronze Gnome, if you go to armor
Look,
that's also
guys,
made of
he's
bronze.
based off of Mike Tyson, and I don't want to piss off Mike Tyson.
Where's his list?
Eh?
Oh God.
Don't make me do it.
You guys give it
Please.
away.
What you gonna do? I'll
Hey,
do
keep
that
me
still.
here, man.
Yeah, he's gonna. Yeah, you don't want to piss him off. He'll bite off our ears, man. Like it's no joke.
What were you saying, Jack?
I said Merry Queef me.
No, you were
Merry
asking
Christmas.
Bronze something.
Oh yeah, I was asking. Bronze Gnome, if you change your armor and it's no longer bronze, then we're gonna have to call you something else.
Belly
I'm sure I
down?
could probably- I'm
His
sure I
armor
could-
isn't bronze, is it?
It's not
It
bronze?
is actually. It is.
Oh, it is bronze. Okay.
I was gonna say,
Armor-
if it's not
armor
bronze, then
doesn't-
are you even a gnome?
Yeah, I
What
gotta
is
figure
truth?
that part out.
It's just fucking kid.
What was that?
I'm not sure. I didn't hear anyone.
Okay. I heard voices.
You heard voices? That's because we're talking.
Oh, that would explain it. Thank you so much.
That's usually how it works, Jack.
Thank you, Gorson. I just lost myself a little there. Maybe
Of course. Have a wonderful
Get
day.
down in the dungeon. Get down in the dungeon. He just kicks us out.
He's gonna
Yep.
look at what is his name?
Gorson?
Gorson?
Gorson. Yeah, he's gonna look at Gorson and just say, "You
Oh God.
need help."
No. I've got all the help I need. Thank you.
Move heavy thing.
I'm pretty buff. You think I
Yeah, to
speak
be-
this way without having a hernia?
I thought you might have had one just by the sound of it, but I mean, I'm not questioning shit. I'm just saying.
It's all
Need
good.
Someone killed.
No. I don't exactly have very many enemies.
Oh,
I don't
If-
recognize it.
if change, tell me.
Of course.
Discount.
Right. No discount.
No, I work for money, then give money back.
See, Gorson pays you, and you pay Gorson. That's a great loop with no flaws.
There's no flaws. Good clients. That's what we're talking about.
Oh yeah.
All right, so you guys are free to depart to the Black Maw Forge and head back
Bye.
out into town.
As we leave, I'll just mention to the group, maybe his voice sounds a little strange. Maybe he does need to take a cough drop or something.
You guys are being
know,
very
close to
mean to
battle.
this guy who
Oh.
could easily beat our asses, except for Thunder.
I don't think you can beat my ass. I'm tiny. What are you talking about?
Well, like, what if? Alright, no weapon, no magic. Fist fight. Who do you think would win, you or him, Jack?
Well, him. I just said everybody here could beat me. My ass. Do you see me? I am tiny.
But
There's
I'm
no
sorry,
arguments
but
here.
that means it ain't the size of the dog in the fight, buddy. Just saying.
I'll peck you.
I think Twicky could win. I have my money on him.
Let's. Oh my gosh. Let's just do a cockfighting ring amongst all the small members of the group.
I mean, it's gonna happen, so you just do it.
I think Jack's the shortest of the three, unless Twiki. How tall is Twiki again? Is he 2 feet?
He's like 2'4".
Alright, so it's Bronze Gnome, then Jack, then Twiki. And then Oz is taller than Bronze Gnome. Oh,
I bet
Oz is
on,
like 4 foot, right?
on
Yeah, he's
Metal
like
one.
4.5 feet or something like that.
Yeah. Do we count Oz as being small?
No, dwarves are medium.
No, he's medium.
Medium? Okay.
They're short, but they're broad. So yeah, they
Yeah,
weigh just
so-
as much as a medium person. Whereas you guys, are like basketball sized. Well, no, beach ball sized.
Or grenade
Quite
size.
literally in Bronze Gnome's case.
We think.
I'm thinking more like the big horse ball.
Yeah, like
the 36 incher.
He's gonna open up his
Really
armor.
tall.
He's just gonna be like anorexic and skinny.
yeah, I'm
as
gonna
hell,
laugh if
right?
he's like super skinny. Yeah.
Turns out he's like a 2 foot gnome inside of the armor to just make him really
the
big.
bullfrog tactic.
Yeah.
He just gets bigger just to scare up enemies.
Well, it's like, yeah, people stab him, like right in the side, and he pretends to be hurt, but he's actually fine because it didn't actually cut him.
Yeah.
If I could play that out, I would most definitely do that. Like, okay, you pierced me, but you missed me inside of here.
He's only got like 3 actual hit points, and the rest is just damage to the armor.
Yeah, you know what? If anyone has silvery barbs, the next time someone crits Bronze Gnome and someone silvery barbs it, we can play that out. Like, oh, it actually stabbed through, but it didn't actually cut him.
Unless anybody else has any chores, the next place I would like to go to is the Stone Shades Kyrios. I want to purchase a clay pot or 2 to fill things with and roll and throw.
Do we need another barrel, by the way, guys, for bathing? Because I know just having one is awful.
I think we should get like 3 barrels, 2 ladders.
I don't want to carry
step
3
stool.
barrels. I'm not carrying all of that. I know you can't.
I'll
and I don't wanna
carry.
put- You don't have to, Thunder. You don't have to go along with Jack. And his
Pockets are
team.
for.
He shrugs. Nothing else to do.
Listen, you cannot put a barrel in a pocket. I don't give a shit. This is a
Well, he's a- it's a-
mini code.
It's a centaur pocket.
Well, he thinks he just means bringing it down to the bastion, which he can carry it, whatever. He thinks carrying around a whole ass barrel in the actual dungeon is suicide. Like, there's no way you can carry that and not have like AC penalties.
Right. Unless
Just constantly flat-footed.
What
Hear me
if
out.
we put the barrel over him and then drilled out little eye holes, and then he just runs
that's a
around and he
great
can just
idea.
look like a barrel?
Oh yeah,
And he
solid
will
state.
lose his
Yeah.
dexterity bonus to his AC.
Yeah, but they'll never see him coming, and he'll
They're
have
never gonna
cover
know he's
inside the
there.
barrel.
He's got advantage on his stealth checks.
This is not Metal Gear Solid. All right,
Speaking
so
of Metal Gear,
which shop?
I saw a
did
video.
you- Good.
I saw a video of somebody testing like infrared on the cardboard box, and the cardboard box works better than, or just as good as a lot of modern like military
Yeah.
blankets and stuff like that. Hide from that. That's ridiculous.
They've also
Oh, yeah, 'cause
tested it
the-
against robotic sentries.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
that's hilarious.
there's a big thing of air between you and the cardboard box, and air is a really bad
Good
bad
insulator.
conductor of heat. Yeah,
It's really
it's
good
not good at
insulator,
conducting heat. Yeah.
All right, so
No, it
moving
absolutely
forward.
makes sense. I understand. It's just that's funny as hell.
You want to go to Skulljaws?
Stone Shades, yes.
Stone Shade.
With Skull Shot.
We,
Salvage
we
place.
don't
No, I
have
wanna
to go
to
through this. But how much would like 2 paper like walls be?
2 paper walls?
Yeah, like not wall, but like
A Soji
Those
screen.
paper curtains.
yeah,
Yeah.
that.
A Soji screen cost me $100, so it's going to cost you 20 silver.
So 2 gold.
Yeah,
Not
we
too
have
bad.
that
Okay.
toy
And
vote
I'll
to
just
US
grab that.
exchange rate.
I'm just
Ballpark.
gonna start putting on a light show.
Yeah.
All right.
No. No. At least not on purpose.
Alright. I'm just gonna ask Valerie if she has any clay pots, something more about the size of
Of course. I always have what you need. Clay pots? Do you want jugs? Jars? Little bubbles.
Probably little jars of bubbles. I'm looking for something in theory could hold maybe say 1,000 ball bearings or like 20 caltrops.
Oh, small. Small jar.
Yeah.
Here, like
Something
this.
that can throw
Finger pots.
easy breaks.
Finger
Yeah, something that
pots.
easily breaks.
Here.
Exactly.
See, look. Smash.
Amazing.
She didn't like you. She smashed it.
Pot. That would be 5 gold, please.
I sell for 1 silver piece.
That one.
Let's see. How many do I need? How many do I want? I think I
How
want a
many
lot.
can you keep from breaking in a backpack with an entire cask of vinegar on top of them?
How low can you go? Probably need a second backpack just to start splitting this up so I can manage it easier.
You can only carry 1 backpack.
I can't put a backpack on my backpack.
No.
Backpack
Darn.
inside the backpack.
Hey, there you go.
That's not a thing.
SpongeBob chocolate episode.
Oh boy.
Here. Oh, no,
You
no.
will start impacting your dexterity modifier to your AC.
Okay. Let's see. I need. That's not right. I get 20. Because I fully push it. All right. I would like 5 of those little finger pots.
Okay. 5 silver pieces. That's all it takes is 5. Give me 5 silver. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 pots. Here you go.
Thank you very much. Always a pleasure.
They are
And,
very crude and very brittle. That's what you wanted.
That's perfect. Because I want to throw it and spill caltrops on the floor.
Cool.
Um,
It'll let you throw it
Also-
up to 30 feet.
good to know. Put that down. And just looking around, is there maybe? You said before you don't want me carrying a 10-foot ladder. What about a 5-foot ladder?
I'm open to it if you want to carry a 5-foot ladder. I just want to understand how the halfling, who is 2 feet tall, is carrying the 5-foot ladder. Okay, I apologize for being heightist here.
Get it right.
The 3-foot tall halfling, because I've mistakenly referred to him as a gnome twice this session. The 3-foot tall halfling, what's he going to do with the 5-foot tall ladder?
Carry it very carefully.
That's actually pretty much, yeah. So, because if I'm being completely honest, unless somebody wants me to carry vinegar around for some purpose that they can think of that I'm not thinking of, like maybe hiding our scent or something like that, Twiggy can carry it, I guess. Or it's probably portioned if we do that. Because the only thing I can think of to carry vinegar around the entire dungeon is just say if we need to mask our scent for whatever reason. But we can probably do that with
cook
much-
with. We can make some pickles or something.
That's true, but do we need it in the dungeon for that?
I think it's probably better served in Twiggy's.
In the bastion.
Yeah,
I
I'll
mean,
let
it
Twiggy have it.
It depends. Like, if we need to clean something, vinegar's good for that. I mean, it can be used in certain dishes. It also depends what kind of vinegar you get. Like a white vinegar, apple
Boiled
vinegar,
wine vinegar.
red wine vinegar. I mean, that's usually better for eating, especially on like some greens.
Twiggy, I will let you do whatever you would like with it. And the way I would like to carry the ladder is between Jack's back and the backpack. I want to stack the ladder between the two and tie him off. So that way it's like
2.5
kinda
feet
like-
above your head.
Okay. That's
Does that
fine.
work?
That's fine.
Awesome.
I'm just going to say that you have disadvantage on your stealth checks for as long as this ladder is sticking up over your head.
What if I paint it black?
I'm
Midnight
going to
blue.
say that if this ladder is sticking up over your head and you try to duck behind something, they're going to know where you are.
Fair
You
enough.
won't be able to You probably won't
To
be
be
able to get
fair,
thunder-
it's also
thunder
really
space
good
anymore.
because like if I need to grab you and like move you behind me, it's really easy for me
grab
to
the
grab.
ladder.
Yeah.
It's legitimate. You look
Easy
like a
hand.
carry-on
I
bag.
have handle now. I guess a handle. Oh god.
And put him on top of Bronze Gnome's shoulders. Have him roll around.
Roll around bag.
No, fuck mechanical. As far as mechanical usage goes, halfling nimbleness lets me move through the space of any creature that is a size larger than myself.
Yeah.
Does that mean I can because I believe I'm still medium, technically.
No, you're small.
Does that mean I'm
Because
small?
yeah, I think you had to choose. You can choose either medium or small.
As a
and,
halfling?
That's what I'm trying to
yeah.
Thought
Yeah, I
halflings were
think-
small.
It's a choice. At least
Okay.
with Monster
I'll
Multi is
double check.
Tosh's Cauldron, I think.
I think it's you choose
Okay.
and then you stick with that one. Yeah.
I'm
I'm not sure
trying
though.
to-
I think because I could have sworn we did
I'll
that,
check
but
it.
I may be mistaken. I don't remember.
I'm small. I chose small.
Okay. So you are
Oh.
small.
I don't think. Yeah, I don't think
Am I
Godbox has a
considered-
choice.
Can I still move through like Lila's and Vale's space, or
Yes.
am I now considered a medium with the ladder? Okay,
Nope, you're still small.
awesome.
Your gear is medium, but yeah, you're small.
Amazing.
Yep.
And do I have the
Yeah.
gold left for another hunting trap?
Yeah, halfling does not get a choice. You are small.
Oh, it's just not. Okay.
Nope.
What am I thinking of? I wonder. I'll figure that out later.
Custom lineage, and then chose to be a half.
Yeah. Custom lineage, dwarves can choose.
Dwarves can choose. Okay, that's probably what I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
Regardless, 5-foot ladder. This is a shop that sells hunting traps, correct?
Yes.
Carry
Oh,
that.
well, the salvages. We'll take you over to the salvage place. That's the one that would sell the traps.
I would love to pay 2 gold for
That made
or
traps.
5 gold for a hunting trap.
You gonna buy one more hunting trap?
To what I can hold on my person.
All right.
I lost one. I gotta replace it. Carl 2.
Oh no.
What?
All right.
Oh, 2.0.
Oh,
2.0.
2.0.
Gotcha. I didn't get it at first.
Cool. Anybody else want to buy anything from the salvage shop? No.
Save my
Anyone?
money.
Anyone want to do any other shopping?
Not till I get 500 more gold.
Do you want? Do we want to start a garden in the bastion or no, Twiki?
I don't know if we have enough light in there really to grow anything.
Well, I didn't know if they could get us magical light to do that. or
Ask,
whatever the hell.
ask Cass.
It's up to you. I was just gonna buy some seeds.
I mean,
If I
I
don't
definitely,
go in the... Go ahead.
I definitely grow things down there if I could. But I don't know if they will grow.
Do you think if I took the glow-in-the-dark chalk that Bronze Gnome made and I rub it on the leaves, do you think that would provide enough light? Or
I feel like that would hurt it. I'm not. I don't
I
know.
really
Well-
don't know. I'm not a botanist.
I'm not a scientist, but I think you need sunlight. Unless I want to grow moss. Do you want to eat moss? You might be able to do that.
I mean, once we get back down there, I'll ask Cass if she can do anything about growing plants down there, and if we can try and do that if you want. We don't have to buy any veggies if you don't want.
Grow things that have vegetables for dinner. Make for
Thunder,
healthier
would you
poop.
Thunder, would you consider yourself a botanical specialist?
What?
Vale's not even here for any of this. Okay?
Yeah,
out
he's still
making-
busking.
He's just gonna see everyone walk up with a big ladder on like a turret. Is
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of, how much was the ladder?
I believe the ladder's 5 gold. I'll double check.
Is it 2.5 because I got only a 5-foot ladder?
Possibly. Let me double check the price of the
Awesome.
ladder. It is 5 copper pieces because it's half tall.
Amazing. Half the ladder, half the price.
All right. Cool. Ready to descend back down? Cool.
If we wait like 48 hours for thunder, yeah.
All right. So you
What's
guys can
what's
go
Thunder
back down
doing?
to the bastion.
I was paying attention to Thunder. I don't have much of a attention span. What's he doing?
I noticed he seems like he's running around all the time. I mean, it doesn't seem like I don't know much about him, but it seems like he's I don't know impatient maybe. I don't know the right word.
Thunder's busy. He's got a lot going on up in there. He pokes at his own head. I wouldn't know what that's like.
You laugh, but he's genuinely like the third smartest person in the party.
He's probably smarter than Vale.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's not play that.
Twiki does have 20.
Um,
Twiki does have 22 int, and I do plan on getting a headband of intelligence for him.
22 right now?
No, I'm sorry, he's got 12 int. Not 14.
Oh, okay. I was going to say 22.
Yeah.
Jesus.
No, he's got 12 int. I was thinking +2. And I do plan on grabbing a headband of intelligence for him.
Oh, hell yeah.
Which will give him almost nothing in the grand scheme of things, but it's all for roleplay.
How about it, big guy? How you feeling? You feel okay? I mean, you seem kind of anxious.
No sleep.
No sleep. Well, I mean, we haven't. Have you tried to sleep? I mean, I don't think we had a chance down there, but.
Can't.
Why not?
Can't sleep. Why not?
Not tired.
I have something that can help with that. And Twiki pulls out his mace.
I do have some alcohol.
He looks at it because I'm sure it's a bottle size for you.
I have 10 wine.
Not even close.
10 wine bottles.
Why?
Yeah. He weighs like 2,000 plus pounds. Like that's not even close to knocking him out. He's just gonna shake his head. Just ever since Blue Fight, not tired.
Would anyone know, or have like, what would it be, insight or something to know that he's cursed?
You can roll an Arcana check.
I'll make that check.
Arcana check. I got a
Two.
+6.
5! Woo!
All right. So
Best
Lila
roll set.
and Vale will both figure out over a period of time that he is cursed.
Vale, I think he's cursed.
Got one job on this ship.
That's pretty bad. I can't do anything about that yet.
Vale will say, welcome to the party. And he'll try to explain, with Lila, that he's cursed, but we don't know how long, So he'll say, hopefully not like me. I haven't slept in years.
Oh gosh. Good way to scare the shit out of Thunder, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. No, he's just staring right at Thunder. Like, hopefully it's not like me. I've been cursed or something, and I haven't slept in years. But you're clearly cursed.
Yeah, he's gonna blink and think about that, and he's gonna look around. Where? Party? Celebration?
Vale's staring at him.
He's just staring back, like he's waiting for an answer.
Yeah.
I don't understand.
What I meant to say was, I understand your condition because I have it too. Hopefully yours goes away.
Oh, colloquialism.
Yes, something
Yes.
like that.
You cursed.
Vale says, "Well, I don't sleep."
Try closing eyes.
What part? So where does he become hoarse exactly? Like on his back or something?
I mean, I'm guessing
In
from
his
the waist.
throat. That's. I'm sorry. Thank you.
That's
From from the waist down, I guess. Yeah, like the normal centaur, like how you picture them in
Yeah.
fantasy.
so what
yeah.
you're saying is he's hung like a horse. All right.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah. I think Vale will pat his back and say thank you for the conversation.
He like had like a middle point between his the back of the horse and the back of like the human portion. So like you just touch that weird little crevice of transition. That's where you
Yeah,
pass.
sure. We'll make it weird. Yeah, he didn't mean to.
That's technically the horse's shoulder, so.
You're welcome.
Think.
So, hey,
So that and scene, and that was
That's
the
okay.
master conversation of the two most persuasive people in the party.
Oh, it's perfect. Just stared at each other for a while. Awkwardly patted you. Even though you're not a horse. It's great.
But yeah, he's just ever since Blue Woman, no, not tired.
Yeah.
So did you tell everybody that he's cursed, or are you just telling Thunder? Just out of curiosity.
Lila can, but Vale just told Thunder that he's cursed. He can't sleep. Hopefully, it goes away.
So just to be clear, like you did not disclose to everybody else that you are unable to sleep, and that you're cursed with that.
I mean, he said that out loud to a bunch of
Yeah, I
people.
said that
Like,
out loud.
he's not
I
hiding
said
it.
that out loud, but you would also know, because we've been together for a while. Like when everyone's sleeping,
Okay.
he's just kind of standing there staring.
I don't know
Watching.
if explicitly happened since Jack had started the party, so I just wanted to make sure that was clear. Before I
Yeah.
started to be like,
Yeah.
what?
Yeah, when you guys eat, he's not eating. Whenever you wake up, he's already awake, just staring at the wall or something. Just being weird.
I mean, Jack's not exactly observant, so maybe he didn't notice.
So, hey, Thunder, have you thought about talking to Cass about the not being able to sleep thing? Maybe she could help you, or at least know how to help you.
Okay.
I mean, it might be a good idea. I don't know. She seems like she's got some experience, so I don't know, just an idea.
I'm gonna need a lot more training before I can remove curses.
Chief Cass.
Yes, Thunder.
Others say I have mal spirits. Evil eye.
Interesting.
Can
Your eyes look fine to
you
me.
fix? No. It's colloquialist. No.
Thunder learned a new word today.
Yeah.
Word of the day is colloquialism. Tomorrow is botany.
He says
He is
curse. He says curse in Sylvan.
I don't understand, Thunder.
He looks over at Bronze Gnome and Lila.
Translate.
Bad magic.
He's cursed.
I'm sure.
Oh,
Thunder,
he's cursed.
He can't. He hasn't been able to sleep in the past 2 days. Is what he's saying.
Oh,
that's
well, that's
okay.
easily mended. Have you tried some hot milk?
Milk for children.
I mean, we don't exactly have an abundant supply of milk the last time I checked, but, just it might be
Tell you what,
Do we have-
try this, Thunder. And she's going to produce a small sachet of tea. Take this and let me know if you're able to sleep.
Take two and call
Is
me.
it just the tea bags, or is it like?
It looks like a tea bag.
Oh, he's gonna hold it up and he's gonna nod.
Start
He
chewing
like
on it.
he looks at the bag, he sniffs it. It's like, oh, it's herbs. Okay. So yeah, he nods,
Okay. So,
and
you
then
go and
he's.
have some of this?
Well, I mean, I'm assuming we're gonna because we still have like what 18 hours before we have to go to sleep or something like that.
Yep.
Or not 18. Like I guess like
You guys
15.
we can skip over a lot of this.
Well, okay, so while we're all dicking around and have our own things to do, we have 15 hours to kill. He is going to pull out his painter supplies. Is there a bed here that's mine? Because these are all normal
Sure.
sized.
We can go ahead and claim one as yours. Sure.
You know what? I'll just say these two are his
Okay.
because he fits in that space. Yeah, he'll put his saddlebags down and claim this space, but he will take his painter supplies and he will start painting on the wall. Well, first, let's just see how well. What would that be for the roll?
For Toma, we did performance or sleight of hand, so your choice.
I am proficient in the painter's.
So if you're proficient with painters, then it's dexterity plus your proficiency.
Okay, so dex +2. Am I proficient in any dex skill? No, I'm not. All right,
Go ahead
so
and
I'll
down
just
at
do
the
this.
bottom, just go ahead and add a new one after you.
Oh yeah, you could do that. I forgot you could do that. Well, you know what? I'll just roll. So
yeah,
dex is 15, and then so 1d20 +4. Let me just roll that real fast.
And then you can add it after.
Roll 1d20 +4.
Sure. 16.
That's decent.
It's very nice.
Well, he's just starting, so he's gonna start painting a woman on the wall, because he's bored and has nothing else to do.
A centaur woman.
It's from the head up, head down, and he's not finished yet. So, but it is of height with him.
Most people are from the head down.
Well, that's what he's drawing. He's drawing from the head down, and he hasn't gotten to the waist yet. So,
understood.
So it's just the top half of a woman. He hasn't colored it in yet. He's just doing the outline. It's just a proud, haughty, cruel-looking woman.
Okay.
And that is what he's going to be doing for the next few hours. This is probably going to be a project of his every time we're in the base.
Cool.
And that's what he's going to be doing for the rest of the day.
Awesome.
While you guys, presumably, Twiki's cooking, and I don't know what the rest of you guys are doing.
Vale is brooding, I'm assuming.
Vale could have a conversation about that, because I was going to be off in the corner in my notebook, but we're here for hours, so
yeah,
we could have a conversation about painting, because he writes and he draws in his book, so he could just comment that, oh, you have an interest in painting, it's very good, right? He rolled well for it. Where did you learn things like that?
I always liked drawing back home in Call. Not much time to do it, but when food was plenty and no predators, I draw with charcoal.
Vale will say, I don't mean to be rude, but how do you hold the paintbrush?
You just see him. He's just kind of holding it,
like with his mouth or something. Or...
What? No, with his hand.
Okay.
He just shows like the brush. It's probably one of those.
Is it with hooves or there's options?
One face.
He's just
Yeah.
holding it with his hands. Yeah, he just
Yeah, alright.
because I imagine you're talking to him while he's doing this. He's just painting it, but
Yeah.
like he doesn't have a way of actually holding it. And the paintbrushes are sized for y'all, so they're a little small in his hands.
Yeah.
But he just shrugs, just draw with hand. What else?
The
They all
gap between
nod.
Thunder talking.
Yeah.
It's Thunder taking it out of his mouth so that way and putting it back so he can keep drawing while he's talking to you.
Yeah. What do you like to draw or paint?
He before nature, animals, flowers, spirits. Now, and he just nods at her.
Who's this person? Is this a person that you know?
Jack's gonna
Yes.
ask, "Is it your mother?"
No. Mother has red hair.
Is it a special someone?
Special someone?
Someone you care about. The lover, a mate.
I wish. He actually kind of says that with a chuckle. No. She saved me from death. She.
Like- I was just gonna continue on, but keep going.
When I was trapped with lightning, we fought, freed ourselves. Great battle. Badly hurt. Lightning died. I didn't. Because and then he just nods at the woman.
So the woman's. Oh, did she free you, or was she like a magic user or warrior?
No. No. We freed ourselves. That is what she liked.
Vale will pull out his little notebook and show Thunder some of the drawings and pictures in it. It would look kind of chaotic because there'd be writing in it and then drawing and then writing and drawing, and it wouldn't be nearly. He's not an artist; he's just sketching things. Some of it would be really macabre, like corpses But then he'd flip through it and you'd see this, and he'd show you this one person, and he'd say, "I draw her often," and it would be like a pretty young woman.
She your special someone?
Vale will kind of like do what Thunder did at that and say, "Well, but he'll say she was, yeah."
She died?
Vale will look at Thunder and say, "We both did."
Are you dead?
I don't know.
Thunder will put his brush down and then go and actually like put his hand on Vale's forehead, like he's feeling for a fever, just to check his body temperature.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, is it room temperature?
I mean, the way I'm playing it, because there it seems like there's some space with it. No.
A little colder, or
Yeah. Yeah.
you cold, but not like like corpse.
They'll laugh and I'll say, there's a funny thing about that. And then we won't necessarily we went through it on the day that you're out, but he'll go through what he told Lila, which
I wasn't here. I don't know.
Haven't aged.
Yeah, I want to say Oz wanders into the room for this as well.
Yeah, well, okay, we can do it. We'll do it quick then. So he'll give him the backstory where he was just in his home with this woman, Alara. He had a father and a mother too, Lucian and Celine. And then he doesn't know why or what happened, but in his mind it was like a break-in or a robbery or something like that, but totally off guard, and everybody died. So maybe his last images when they left were setting the place on fire and seeing all the people they loved on the floor around him. And then when he woke up, he thought he was dead, and he woke up and he was buried. So he had like a panic attack, right? Trying to claw because he's in a coffin underground. But then he realizes that it's actually okay. He's worrying about suffocating, but he's not. Like, he doesn't need to breathe. He doesn't have he's not hungry. He doesn't have hunger. And he stays down there for a while. And it kind of takes him, I have a few days before he decides to come back, because he's trying to reconcile everything. And it's actually so quiet and peaceful there. He wants to, it's almost like, why would I go back into the world? But he does. And because he doesn't need to breathe, he basically just breaks his way out and climbs through like a zombie would, in the horror movie. So, all the dirt concaves on him, but he works his way out, gets in his mouth and everything, his nose. And once out, his clothes are all kind of tattered and rotting, so he has to go steal clothes, and he begs for a while. He gets some money, and that's when he gets his pan flute, and then he busks for a while, and then finally he can afford like a place to go, a hotel room, and that's when he sees himself in the mirror and he sees what it looks like. And the way that I described it was, when people were giving him money, when they saw him, they would look away in like terror. And that the way that he feels inside is like how the people feel looking at him. Because when he looks in the mirror, he also is terrified, because he isn't, that's not who he is in his mind. So he kind of describes that horror of this condition that he has, or whatever he's become, and how it terrifies him like it terrified other people.
Well, it might be for cold comforts, but when we lose someone, a little part of us dies. And if it helps you to think about it, maybe just a little more if you died, and that's all there is to it. Sometimes things just happen. You're still all about you, you're still a person in your own rights. Do you find trouble with this, or do you just kind of accept it? Are you searching for a way to maybe claw out of, I suppose, it's undeath, or is this just the next stage? That's really just what you have to ask yourself. And if you want our help, I'm sure you only have to ask.
I think at that, Vale will become a bit indignant and say, how do I feel about this? How do I feel about being a corpse, a walking monster who's supposed to have been dead but is not dead? And how do I feel about death? And what he kind of laughs. What is death to me? What am I? If death exists, why am I here? And he'll just kind of walk out of the room.
Thunder's gonna look at Jack and just say, I don't think he's scary. And he's just gonna go right back to painting.
Excellent.
Easy for you to say. You're 10 feet tall.
Yeah, you could just
There
trample
is.
him.
You know what? I'm gonna spend my inspiration to re-roll my religion check because he's gonna see if he can. Would a 15 be enough for like legends of something similar,
Yeah.
like this kind of thing?
Yeah, Legends of Revenants and
Yeah.
various less than dead creatures. Yeah, absolutely.
I kind of like this whole death theme that Thunder, Oz, and Vale have. And I guess Twinkie too, if you count killing things and eating them. That's kind of deathy.
He's the most morbid. Yeah.
Hey, Jack joined in for the better part of a day or better part of a minute.
That's true.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and he's been dead. Yeah.
I think Phil asked him how it was, right?
Bronzenum smells like, or smelled prior to clean he smelled like death. I think the least engaged one as far as death goes is Lila.
Lila, join the club. Get on the list. Come on.
Leave me alone.
Leave me alone, you freaks.
God, you're all the weird ones there now, hey.
My go ahead.
Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna say my people have stories. I am Spirit Caller, but there are stories about Spirit Callers who come back for honor or work. Never seen one though. Thought they not real. Thought Spirit Caller not real.
When I was a young lad, the storytellers in the village would tell stories from far and wide, some real, some not. And I definitely would say that they've left an impact on my choices and probably have led to me being here today. Or no, I will say they'd have led me to be here today. I've heard stories and tales of creatures of the night and necromancers, but never of the returned. Nothing like he described. At closest I've ever heard of it was a second chance. People lost to the far corners of the realms, lost to little gaps in the woods that no one else could come back from. But I don't think. I know this is different, but I don't know. I can't help but think about like the next chapter in a storybook, and maybe might be dismissive to him, but I feel like I don't know. It's a second chance. I know I've been given one, maybe not to the same degree that he has been, but I'm sure I'm gonna use it to my fullest. And
Half dead have work. When done, they die.
yeah,
He's certainly here for some kind of purpose. MKL embraces those when they're meant to go, so he's
Like you're
returned
from
for some reason.
You'll hear from the other room, screw MKL.
if it's alright, I'm gonna make a general religion check as well, just
Sure.
to see if I can grasp a little bit more than just fables.
I'm going to say that you're along the lines of fables and general superstitions with a 12.
Gotcha.
You've heard of
That's fun.
things, you've heard some stories, but as far as specifics go, he's not a zombie. He's retained his intelligence, so there's more at play here than just undeath.
This is the tales of necromancers old.
I'm
Yeah, I
not
think
going to go
with,
into that at the moment.
He's what was that? What was that one from Dragonlance called? What was his name? It started with an S.
It's been
Lord
way too long.
Lord something or other. Anyways,
Dragon
sorry. I
Pages.
bring old books.
No,
No
that's
worries.
awesome. I want to look now. I love Dragonlance.
Sarathus? What's his name?
What was it? Lord Sorath? Was it
Sorath. It was Sorath. You're right. It was Sorath.
I've read Dragonlance since high school. I have
Yeah.
the book still.
It's Sorath.
I've read it since high school.
Yeah, exactly.
Lord Soth. Lord Soth.
Soth. That's what it is. Lord Soth. Yeah.
Lord Soth.
And he's like the OG. Like I'm pretty sure they used his art in the old D&D books for Death
I
Knight.
literally have his art
Yeah,
as
Yeah.
one of the Death Knight pieces.
yeah. I think they're like old
Yeah. He's
figures
like
you
the
can get and stuff.
Yeah, the OG, man. Anyways, yeah, Vale's just nodding as he continues drawing, and there's a lot of like blues in this art. He's starting to fill in the outline. This woman apparently has cat's eyes, which is a little odd, but but yeah, he's just doing that, and he's just gonna look at Oz and just say, "Gods are strange."
Oz kind of smiles. Yes, they are. I've obviously never met MKL. She's never spoken to me either. I don't think I have a deep connection with her. I don't think many people do. She's kind of ambivalent in a way. She just lets us do our thing until we're ready to go. But I have a lot of experience with undead. I was in an adventuring party in my youth, and we hunted down a necromancer. So we went up against many of his minions. And the main thing that they all have in common is just the rage and lack of thought. The fighting against what should have been. They all act like young babies that have been pulled from their mother's embrace, just as they were pulled from MKL's embrace. But Vale's not like that. So
Certainly
I think
not.
he's meant to be here.
Like bandage skeleton.
Exactly.
You,
In
you hear him
the,
losing his temper in the other room over something. Like, God,
in,
Yeah, fuck
in
you.
the,
I was writing. I messed up.
in the old stories that they would, with those stories, it was always a big change, a big call of destiny for a new hero, and maybe a little more. I suppose morbid might be the word than most. I feel like that was maybe Vale's calling. I may not be as devout as yourself was, but I do believe that some of the gods will call, and they'll make themselves known if they want you to do something. If they feel that you have a fate worth saving, or a fate that means something.
I think you're right, Jack. I think you're right.
So Vale would be actually listening to all of this in the other room, even though he pretended like he stormed out upset, but he's actually listening.
You just hide behind the door.
Yeah, basically.
Got one of those cones posted up to it so you can hear better.
Can I get a stealth check, Vale?
He's
Vale?
stealthy.
How stealthy is he?
Of course he is. Of course he is.
What's Vale's passive stealth look like?
There is no such thing.
Oh,
It'd be nice. His
All right.
passive perception is 12, so maybe he perceives that they're talking about him.
I can tell you, passive perception on Jack 11 is great. I love it. Shit. So I definitely know you're there.
Okay.
Well, I heard Bronze Gnome messing around in the forge. I'm gonna go take a look. Oz wanders out of the room.
Jack's gonna take a little bit of the chalk that wasn't turned into magic chalk, and he's gonna look up the Thunder's drawing, and it's gonna make a very poor imitation on this wall over here.
Okay.
He's actually gonna look at that and just he's gonna look at that and frown. Draw something else. Location fine. Draw Cass.
Lila, you
I
can
feel
get
like that would be
inspiration.
weird. It's just right there. Who's been granted inspiration?
Lila. Everyone should have it at the moment.
Thank you.
I just spent mine for the reroll of the
Oh.
of the religion
Sure.
check.
Then we will uncheck yours.
Yeah, that's
Get outta
right.
here.
Make sure I don't have that for when it really matters. Yeah,
It's
but
not
yeah,
like
he's
you
gonna look
guys
at
don't get plenty of them.
yeah, he's gonna look at Jack and just say, "Yeah, draw someone else, not her."
Jack probably would have started around the eye area, so since he's drawn like crude cat eyes, he's gonna start changing it into just like being an old giant cat face.
There you go. That's better. And then he nods. He looks mollified and goes back to what he was doing.
There's still like vague resemblance of the woman, of like a woman's face in there, so it kind of turns into a sphinx almost.
Hey, you know what? That's fine. That's different enough.
Yeah, you know, sphinx, centaur, it's different.
Completely different.
creatures. Yeah. 4 legs.
Yeah, and unless anyone bothers him, then that's what he's going to be spending until he gets sleepy, or I guess not sleepy.
Is he chewing on the tea bag, to be clear?
Oh, yeah, actually, well, when he does get ready for bed, he was absolutely going to eat the bag of herbs. Like,
Eat the bag of herbs? Understood.
yeah, she just gave him a bag of herbs, and he's heard of like
Thunder,
healing
you
herbs.
fall unconscious.
Oh, good.
Sleepy.
You have been drugged.
Yes. Aha! I do get my long rest. Haha!
You do not get your long rest until the next
Bullshit.
day. You're not. You're cursed. You don't get the benefits of the long rest. However, we can pass through an entire another day. We can gloss over an entire another 24 hours before someone realizes that you're still asleep.
He's been asleep for 24 hours.
Thunder
Well,
just
he
falls
had-
on his head against his
Yeah.
drawing.
Like, I guess he's not cursed anymore. He needed his rest, you know?
Yeah, it takes 24 hours for you to be uncursed, and then you can start getting benefit of your long rest. So it takes 36 hours before you're fully rested.
All right. Well, that's
Do I
what
need
he's
to make
doing.
a
What-
con save for my drinking?
Are you drinking? Sure, if you're drinking.
Yes, Lila's drinking a bottle of wine.
Okay. Is it a good bottle of wine?
Found it somewhere. I don't know.
Okay, let's find out.
It's not the wine vinegar that Jack brought back.
Vinegar,
no, it's
yeah.
not that. It's not the vinegar. This
You're
is something
fine,
else.
Lila. It's wine. You're fine.
What do you mean it's wine? One bottle of wine gets me drunk.
It's another day in life.
Boone's
Depends
Farm.
on the wine, for the record.
Okay, if it's Boone's Farm, not as much. But like if we're talking about like a regular red wine,
It's a white.
You know, in Pathfinder 2nd Edition, they have rules for drinking yourself to death.
Yes.
Some Carl Rossi, the big jug.
Yeah.
God, oh.
All right.
You have to drink enough.
Lila, you are definitely on the tipsy happy side, where you don't feel your legs.
That's fine. She's gonna keep drinking.
Okay? She will get drunk.
Alright, cool.
Ricky's pecking at random things and kind of exploring the keep, and he's constantly putting out fresh food on the table for people to eat throughout the day.
Okay? As a question for Lila, is Lila a happy drunk, belligerent drunk, or
Oh,
angry
she's
drunk?
depressed.
She's
She's
a
angry.
depressed drunk?
Depressed, angry. Yeah.
Well, depressed and angry two different ones, and they can switch. We all know they can
It
switch.
switches.
It switches. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
She'll start off depressed, and then she'll just get angrier.
So she's a bitchy drunk.
Yes. Yeah, there we go.
Cool. Does anyone want to interact with Lila when she is being bitchy drunk?
I'm going to bed.
Twiki probably will here and there.
Okay.
Hey, you want some of this? I made some biscuits.
Screw your biscuits.
Fine. If you want to act like that, you're not getting any biscuits. Hey, Thunder.
I didn't want
Thunder.
biscuits.
Well, good. I didn't want to give you any anyway. Thunder, you want some biscuits? Someone's ungrateful. That's gonna be how the day goes.
Cool.
Yeah, Thunder's unconscious. Yeah, Thunder's unconscious.
So, seeing that, Twiki will just come and he's just like shoving biscuits.
See, look,
into
he doesn't
Thunder's
want your
mouth.
biscuits either.
Oh, no, you know what? Twiki starts throwing them at Lila. Just hurling biscuits at her.
There was a campaign where they were throwing bagels.
Yes, that was the last Monday night group.
You're in it.
Hint, wink, wink.
Deadly
We're
weapons.
fine.
Man.
So just start throwing the biscuits back at him.
Food fight!
We were doing a biscuit fight in the middle of the bastion here.
Cool. All right. So, you guys can all get the benefits of a long rest and recover everything back up to normal.
Yay.
Not you, you're asleep.
He wakes up.
Not you.
You are going to wake up to smelling salts, though, Thunder?
Yeah, Twiki just spilled a bunch everywhere.
No,
Smell
Bagels with
Cass
this
would
little-
wake him up.
Lila
Smell
will
bad.
wake up on the carpet with a biscuit like next to her.
Smell like bronze gnome.
Speaking
Smell
of
like
bronze
round man.
So in the downtime, he's been off in the forge, and he started basically doing some tinkering to try to make some, basically like some noise bombs.
Noise bomb.
Yeah.
Firecrackers?
So with yeah, and essentially, but think more metallic. So in magical tinkering, it says I can view a tiny magical object with a magical property of my choice, one of which is emits odor or non-verbal sound.
Does that remove the glow in the dark chalk?
No, I can do it 3 more times.
Yippee.
So you have
So-
made an Annoyatron.
Right. So basically, about the time Oz walks in, he sees him finishing up, basically turning thieves' tools into tinkering tools, and then he starts to go tinkering away with, trying to make these little noise bomb things.
Right. Cool. So for the next 24 hours, you have Tinker's tools, not Thieves' tools, right?
It actually doesn't say. There's no time frame.
There's
on
no
it.
time frame? I thought there was a limit on it. Okay.
No, it actually says basically until I use this again, they stay as tinker tools. So I don't have these tools until I turn them back into thieves tools.
Okay. I thought you could only change it once per day. I could be wrong. Anyway.
Yeah, I'll link it just so you can see.
All good. All good.
Speaking of tool proficiencies, this Vale's just constantly using his Echoes of the Dead, or I can't remember the name of the ability, just to get proficiency in a scimitar, correct?
Yeah, but if we talk about that ahead of time, we can change it for sure.
No worries. I just wanted to just double check that it was only one and you couldn't do like multiple at the same time with a level up or nothing.
Here, I'm
I don't know.
looking.
I imagine it's just one and not equal to proficiency. I just wanted to double check.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then he also has. So yes, that's true. So after a long rest, he can become proficient in something. But he also has something called Knowledge from Past Life that he can do twice before a long rest in addition. But it's a D6 added to any ability check.
Oh, fun.
Yeah.
And it's just like static for that ability check, or is it just like first time you use it, it's gone.
I think I'm answering it right. He gets it's like he has to replenish it, but it's twice per long rest.
Cool.
Yeah.
Sounds great.
So, hey, Oz, I see you come in and, you want to see what I'm working on?
Absolutely. I didn't know you were working on anything, but definitely very interested. What do you got?
Yeah, I like to tinker, so, yeah, so I can do this little trick, right? I can make these little things, I can do, and, what I did was I made these little noise bombs, and what I'm thinking is we might be able to use them to, and he'll just take one and just kind of throw it across the room, and you'll hear basically what sounds like, like metal crashing to the ground kind of thing, you know. So, see, I can throw it, and maybe we could distract something, and maybe get it to come out and look at the wrong way. Maybe I don't know, just an idea.
I was just kind of like, he just kind of like looks at the little thing that you threw and the noise that it makes, and he's not saying anything, but you just see him like slowly grin and look over at you, and he's like, "That's very, very good, Bronze Gnome. Very good."
I mean, I thought about making stink bombs, but there's enough smelly shit down there that I don't think that would do any difference.
He's just kind of like looking at what you did and kind of like he's thinking to himself about how it looks simple to somebody who doesn't understand what you're doing, but just he knows the skill required to do something like this.
So he'll take another one and go,
Okay, so that one did metal, right? Okay, so check this out.
and he'll throw another one across the room, at like the other side of the room, and it sounds like a bunch of wood smashing onto the ground.
See, I can make it make different sounds.
I'm sure those will be very handy. Bronze Gnome.
Maybe we'll see.
We gotta fix up this room. I think we can do great things in here.
Yeah, I totally see that. I mean, we got this pretty badass forge right here. I mean, we could definitely do some work in here for sure. Do you do smithing? Do you do smithing or tinkering?
I have done some smithing in my day, but I wasn't great at it. I can get by, but I'm definitely interested in putting some ceramics workstation in here, so I can start making some porcelain.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I mean, between the two of us, I bet we could come up with some pretty crazy shit.
I agree. It's nice to meet a fellow craftsman. Jack's handy with the sewing needle we've seen, so we've got quite the breadth of skills in this party.
I mean, so I'm good at making the maps, right? And then so I'm pretty good with wood, metal, and then obviously the little tinker stuff. So yeah, I got some pretty good skill sets.
I was just kind of nodding along as he kind of like looks at the walls of the room. He's just kind of imagining how he would set it up once we get to it.
So you say you're gonna try to make some stuff out of porcelain? How do you do that?
I mean, have you ever done any pottery of any kind?
Nah, I mostly stick with like raw materials like wood and metal.
It's kind of like a form of pottery, but it's more liquid. You kind of press it into a mold and fire it.
That'd be cool. I have to watch you do that. I'm always all about learning new things.
I'd be happy to show you.
You reckon Twicky's got something cooked? I know it's not gonna feed me, but maybe I can go snack something.
You can smell food. Like he's been if you had looked out in the hall, he'd be constantly refilling the table of food.
So at that point, Bronze Gnome would have definitely followed his nose. And
I was just gonna say, maybe it's a good opportunity to test out this little noisemaker you had.
Hell, that's a good idea.
he'll make one sound like breaking plates.
Right.
He'll go in here.
Hi, Twiki. What's going on?
I'm just cooking.
Oh yeah, what's you cooking?
Biscuits and roast vegetables, and I got some weird acid creature surprise later.
All right. So while Twikkie's not looking, he's gonna take his little bomb that he made. That sounds like breaking plates, and he's gonna throw it down the hallway towards the kitchen.
No! And Twiggy runs off from the kitchen.
See, very effective, Bronze. Very effective.
Works pretty good, I guess. All right, cool. Go in there and recover it eventually.
I hungry. Feel like I not eat in 2 days. Food.
Well, you may not have eaten, but you've got some crumbs there on your chest. So.
Huh? That's all he has to say.
Yeah. At one point, Twiggy did shove some biscuits in your mouth.
Oh yeah, but that was like 20 hours ago. So like, he just like looks down and just wipes them off. He doesn't know what's happening.
You see Lila Harper just on the carpet, towards the door, just passed out with biscuits like around her.
Crumbs all over her
Oh,
face.
there's biscuits. Yeah, he'll pick those up and eat those. Why waste them?
Yeah, there's biscuits on the ground. There's bits on the table.
He's like E.T. with Reese's Pieces, man.
So Lila is actually laid out on the ground.
Yeah, face down.
Face down. So, has anybody checked on Lila?
I took it a little while ago. I threw things at her.
Did you hit her in the head? Because she's laid out on the floor.
I mean, I did with some biscuits.
Are they hard?
I mean, some of the older ones were.
Okay, I'll go and check her out, because it's not normal for people to lay on their face unless it's bad. So he'll come over and kind of like nudge her and be like, hey, Lila, are you okay? What are you doing down there?
You're too loud.
What? I can't hear you!
Shut up!
What the hell are you doing down there?
I'm getting
That works on me in real life.
What the hell are you doing on the floor anyhow?
I don't know. Tricky was throwing biscuits at me, and that's really it. And then this morning he threw more biscuits at me. I don't know why.
Did you eat them?
No,
He's wondering if the biscuits actually knocked you out or something if you ate one. He's questioning whether or not he should eat one at this point.
The hell if I remember.
A little hard now because they've been sitting out for a while, but like, the fresh one should be pretty soft still.
They good.
You just decided to sleep on the floor, face down?
I don't remember going to sleep.
What the hell did you get into?
That's a fucking way now. I need to throw up. I'll be back.
Oh shit. Twinkie, I think she's puking in your kitchen. I think she's puking in your kitchen, Twinkie.
Better not be! No! I'm gonna work with you later. Why are things crashing in there? If you're gonna throw up, come back in the corner here.
Sick.
Back in here.
Talk Chief Cass. She give herbs.
Yeah, Lila, why don't you take some of those herbs before you go in the dungeon? Stomp through
You
it.
just hear throw up sounds.
You don't even hear those because Twinkie closed the door behind you.
Thank you.
Twinkie's having a rough morning.
Twiki, by the way, do we want this vinegar here in the bastion? Do you want to carry it with you? Do you want it in Thunder's
We'll
bag?
keep it here in the kitchen.
Okay. Do you have the inventory for the kitchen, by the way, or should I be writing that down somewhere else?
I have like I'll add it to my inventory of stuff that Twiki especially has. It's not from Cass.
Gotcha. 25 pounds of vinegar.
Jesus.
It's five gallons.
I'm pretty sure
It's 5
vinegar
gallons?
was what the same as water.
No,
That'd be
it's 25.
35 pounds. 25 pounds would be like almost 4 gallons.
Yeah, it
Okay.
was a keg of
Yeah, it was
wine
5
turned
gallons.
vinegar.
It was 5 gallons.
Was it 5 gallons?
My math was off. I said 25 pounds.
No, I'm definitely offloading it then because that would put me encumbered if it's heavier. I have literally a pound and 28ths. Yeah, pound 28 of free space in my inventory right now, so I need to ditch this vinegar.
You carry too much shit, you pack rat.
Well, after deleting that, I'm now down 153 of 180, so I'm great.
I mean, so you can carry like 7 more traps.
One more trap.
So, hey, Cass, I got a question for you.
Yes.
So, do you do the same thing with these guys as you did with my group, and like hook us up with potions and stuff like that?
When I can.
When you can, as in like maybe now?
Well, I've just provided them with a significant supply, but I can give you 3 more potions. She's going to put 3 potions of healing on the table for you guys to have.
That's better than nothing. I do appreciate it. Thank you very much, man.
Of course, if you find anything good down there, I could really use it to fund this effort.
Define good.
Anything that references the lore of what happens down there.
And she's like hurting from the last night, from the biscuits and the drinking. And she's gonna rummage through her bag. Oh wait, who has the bowl?
Oh, which bowl?
The lore item with like the little bones and skulls on it.
That was that Vale who took that one, or was that? Did we put that in Thunder's bag?
I think
I have the mysterious holy symbol.
No, it's not.
Okay.
The child's
Is
bowl is what we were talking about.
Wait, did Oz take that one?
I think Oz took it, if I remember properly.
Yeah, I don't know that.
I have down Lila finds an ornamental dish. I don't know who it was given to.
We're gonna assume it's in Thunder's bag then, because it's a bottomless pit of fun things.
The ornamental dish? No, he's not carrying that.
all right
He's
then.
not carrying that.
Lila could have taken that one then
Okay.
if no one has it.
Cool.
It's under her hats. That's why
yeah,
she
so-
couldn't find it.
So we found this down there. I'm not sure. This is a
Interesting.
bit unique. We're not too sure what it is or if it's
Oh,
under
this
anything.
is definitely worth the 3 potions. I will try to get you more.
Appreciate it.
Do you know
Can't
if this
tell,
is?
but he's winking at her.
He goes wink.
Yeah. He's like
Do
making
you
a
know
motion
if this
with his
is used in ceremonies or?
I'm not
Anything like
certain.
that.
I'm going to be bringing it to a contact of mine by the name of Belle Heary. She may know.
Guy.
Vale, I guess Vale would take out, because we haven't shown it to her yet. He'd take out that mysterious holy symbol. None of us knew what it was. And ask Cass if she has any idea.
I don't, but I could have it investigated. Up to you.
Vale will look at the party and he'll say, "We can get investigated as well."
I can try to take a look at it right now if you want. I'm pretty good at looking at stuff.
Yeah, he'll let him look at it, and then, but we're gonna keep. We're not gonna give it the cask.
Okay?
This is the mysterious holy symbol or whatever?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Is this the one that had the B on it?
It's a religion check, please, Mr. Bronstone.
Oh, okay.
This one's like a cat. It looks like a cat almost. With like a
Correct.
third eye.
So
We
is
had
it
like a
safe to
black
assume-
gem with a B on it, right, Eric?
Right, that one you don't know. But the cat one, we go grab the cat one. I didn't think we were going to hit that up today, so I have to go grab that document.
While he's
Is it
looking
safe
at
to-
that, I want to
is it
double check
safe
with
to
y'all.
assume Somebody's helping me with this religion check since somebody's showing this to me.
Everyone else has already done it once. They can't help you with this one, unfortunately.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Real quick, as far as the letter B goes, by the way, I have it written as a letter B. That is correct, right? I didn't just
That's
shorthand
correct.
for B. Okay, I want to double check that.
That was the black diamond. There's a
Right.
black diamond, a black necklace, a skeletal key that he has, and this mysterious holy symbol.
Yeah, the diamond and the necklace are vaguely matching. The skeletal key is completely different. We still haven't figured that out.
Yeah.
Did we ever try it on the locked doors, the scary door? Like, at least compare to the keyholes? I don't think we
No.
did.
No.
Okay,
We stayed
should
away
do
from
that.
it to only trigger that mummy or whatever.
That's fair. We can ask Bronson to do that. He doesn't know what's in store for him.
It's true.
Goodness. I have this. I did this all up, and I forgot the name. Give me just a second, guys. I worked hard on getting this one done. I worked up the whole clergy and everything. I just forgot the name of it.
Quickly, name every NPC you have.
I have a spreadsheet.
Yeah.
Eric, what's the top left guard's name?
Alphabetical order right now. Go.
Where's my Gods of Toivola? Here we go. Got so much.
Starting with the top right guard, go clockwise name.
All right. This is so the religion check on the cat god. Okay. So the cat god, you don't know the name of it because it's an ancient god that's mostly been forgotten. But based off of the iconography and the presentation of this, you'll get that this is a god related to peace and the grave. It's also related to twilight and knowledge. So it's an intelligent, peaceful god of twilight and death.
So, from what I can tell, it's definitely something to do with. It looks. I think it's like a forgotten god of maybe. I don't know what it is off the top of my head, but if I remember right, it looks like it's something to do with like peace and twilight and intelligence. Yeah, that's about all I can tell with it.
Sounds kind of like the domains of MKL. Maybe a precursor of some kind.
That's not my area.
Okay.
But yeah.
That raises a good question. As far as theological stuff goes, and tell me if I have to make a religion check for this,
Sure.
or if I didn't know a little bit about that. Do gods of Toivoa, have they like evolved as far as their like pantheon goes over time? Like gods have either
Let's roll a
taken
religion
over
check.
for old gods and such. Okay. Really bad at this, but I really want to know.
Sure. So with the 16,
16.
this is general knowledge. This isn't very specific, but yes, gods come and go. Certain ones fall by the wayside, just like in real life. You have certain gods that get forgotten and neglected, no longer are influential. And then on the other end, you've got ones that come in and become more prevalent, etc. So Yes, there's not necessarily evolution, but more of the fact that faith changes over time. It is fluid. You guys know that sometimes a certain ritualistic religion may fall out of favor in culture, and then others come in and replace it. It's normal, everyday thing here in real life. Same in Toivoa. There are gods that have been forgotten and resurrected, and one that you would have heard of most recently would have been the god of goodness and justice, which is Amor Ea Rosi.
Yeah, I was going to say that.
Which is, I will spell that out for Amor Ea Rosi, which, for those who didn't watch the entirety of the last campaign, was pretty much what the entire last campaign was about.
I had better things to do.
Yes.
Damn.
Wow.
It's not like it's 90-something episodes or anything like that.
I'll get to it.
Honestly, totally fair.
No, I love the shade that's thrown in a cheerful manner. It's all good. Let's see. I will pull it up.
Drink. You can watch that one.
Yeah. Spirits and Fellowship ended at 134 episodes. So,
Hell yeah.
get cracking.
So, do you guys have anything else you want me to look at? By chance you might not be able to figure out?
Yeah, so Brown's... oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh, I was gonna say, should we show him the necklace and the pieces?
I was going
No,
to
let's
say,
keep it
Vale will... no, Vale will just take out all the stuff he has at this point, because he's right, because we've checked it, so we can't, but he hasn't. So there's the black diamond with the bee on it, and the black necklace, and then that skeletal key.
Eric, real quick,
Yes,
I wanted to check with the black diamond with a bee.
Sure.
We found the piton with a bee on it from
Yes.
Brogdor, I believe.
Huh?
Is that the
Bragdor.
same bee on the black
It is
diamond or
not. Thank goodness it is not.
Yeah.
The
Just wanted to check on that real quick.
The Beyond the Black Diamond is significantly more elaborate and more calligraphic, which is a word. But
Yeah.
that is more of the style in which it is, as opposed to the crude, this be mine.
And this is just for my own sake, really.
Yes, sir.
Is that bee on the black diamond familiar to Oz in any way, shape, or
It would
form?
not be. So
Okay,
we
thank
can negate that one. Not
I
yet,
just had
anyway.
sort
I will tell you that it will be familiar to him in the future, but it is not yet.
Yeah, honestly, it was just me thinking. He used to be in an adventuring party with
Right.
a guy that started with a B. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
When you said that, though, I immediately had like a flashback. Oh, what if this is just
What?
Bragdor's name carved into it?
Yeah. I really wanted to check to see if that was the case.
If that was Bragdor, Bragdor has been hiding stuff from me, and thank goodness it's not. Because Bragdor suddenly becomes the BBEG if it is.
That's awesome. I think I'd rather, TPK and have Bragdor win.
Bragdor wins. Bragdor wins.
Fatality.
Right.
Okay,
Friendship.
So looking at this diamond, let me take a look at it.
What do I need to roll, Eric?
For the Black Diamond, religion check.
All right.
And this one is super high, just for the record. We already established
Yep.
it. And this is one you have no idea about.
Best I can tell, it looks like a black diamond. I'm not real good with the gems. What
Yeah.
else you got?
For your benefit, Nick, no one has rolled above a 10 on that one.
Yeah, well, at least I kept up with the trend.
We're
Yeah.
so good
Part
at
of the
this.
group now.
And then he has a necklace too, like a black
Yeah.
necklace.
Same thing. Yeah.
So another religion on that one.
Yes, sir. That's another one we can roll another religion check. And this one also has been very low for people. And yeah, we're going to continue the trend.
That's how it is. It's how it's cursed.
I guess I don't do real good with jewelry in general.
More will be
Anything else?
revealed soon about these things. I've got lore stuff coming for you guys within the sanctum But at the moment, you don't know anything about these.
Sure.
Cool.
And then we have like a skeleton key or something like that. I don't know if Oz is taking a look at this one actually.
The skull
Yeah.
key that you have, right?
Yeah.
And that's the one that you guys actually have a handout on, which
So
looks like this.
Right,
safe
because
to
there's
say-
letters on it, or insignia.
Yep.
If you zoom
So-
in.
So Oz and I could essentially tag team on this one, right?
Yeah,
Right. What's the check on this one?
it's a religion check.
Oh, there's letters on it. Okay.
Yeah,
Yep.
I did that on purpose so that you guys had to actually do. You remember in Skyrim where you had to actually pull certain artifacts
Oh yeah,
up to look
I
at
love
them?
it.
Yeah, I'm going to be doing that
Sorry.
more often.
We're doing
That's
a
cool.
religion check for this thing.
Yes.
Yeah, I got a +4 religion. You want to roll it with help?
Yeah, I've got +6.
Alright,
I'll
I'll
do
go
it with
with it.
help.
Okay.
We did translate that if you need a reminder of what that was.
Yep.
Yeah, what was it?
Temple.
Temple. Okay, cool.
Temple.
Temple?
Temple.
Temple. Okay. It's like you said
It was-
temple for a second. I'm like, what the fuck is that?
Hemp?
No, temple.
Temple.
Temple. And
Yeah, I
a
got you.
couple of different things that were tossed around. And I had a thought maybe it was like something to do with the portals because that was a temple room, and then we were just like, probably not.
For the record, you guys can figure out how to solve those with the Sky Map decoders.
Shameless plug.
Gotta do my best.
That's right.
Eric, am I
Alright,
free to
so I was-
spread around custom ciphers, by the way?
I'm sorry?
Can I start sending like dropping custom ciphers
Yeah,
around?
absolutely. Yeah. The fun part is one of my clients is a programmer for EA Games, and he actually gave me the software to encode messages with these things.
Sweet. I'm gonna do it manually because that's the only way I can.
Yeah. I have a video that's going to show you how to do it, but basically you put the letter you want encoded up in the window, and then it tells you what that should be in the encoder. That's it.
Yeah.
It's
You got
cool,
it.
guys. Get one.
They are
It is
really
cool.
cool.
Yeah.
They are great fidgets.
Yeah.
Like-
Drink Ovaltine.
What do you think? What do you think,
Big
Oz?
Ovaltine.
What do you think about this key, man?
Yeah, you got 20, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So, things you know about this Oz with the 20 is that
Key.
this key, after having been deciphered by the rest of the party and having looked at it, this indicates that this is a temple, this is a key to some kind of death god of ancient times. This is not a death god that you are familiar with, and is more necromantically themed as opposed to something that should stay dead. This key leads into a necromantic god where you're going to find undead.
Yeah, Oz looks at it and he kind of gets a concerned look on his face. He's like, "Oh, it belongs to another long dead god. This one, I believe, is some kind of death god, necromantic in nature."
So, horrible idea. Whenever we find something necromantic, what are our thoughts about maybe bringing it to a skeleton, say skeleton dragon, and just seeing if that can maybe control it or do something funny? Because it's in a little room, so
You want to wake up a
That
dragon?
seems
Are you stupid?
very dumb.
I said it was probably a bad idea, but it was worth
I'll
mentioning.
concur.
Can I get an insight check, please, from whoever wants to roll an insight check now gets to do an insight check.
Oh, that's sure. It's four.
Yep. Sounds like a great idea.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I'm going to use my inspiration to reroll.
Okay.
Dale's fine with it.
All right. So, Lila, not Bronze Gnome. Bronze Gnome's only seen this once, but Lila, Jackalade, Thunder, Twicky, and Oz. That structure over there that has the teleportation portal very much is similar in iconography and carving as this key.
Oh, God.
That's something about it being used for portals. Yes. Can I take the key and run over there?
Sure. If
All right,
someone gives it to
holding
you, someone give it to you.
Oz
Who's
probably
holding the
has
key?
it.
Oz,
Did-
do you
did
give
he
it to
say-
Jack as he tries to grab it?
Lila's
Can I
just
try and
behind
snatch
Jack.
No, he does not.
He does not give it to
Can I
Jack.
No, he's gonna say,
Okay.
Jack, we are not dabbling in there. Can't take a picture.
There's literally a skeleton dragon there.
Wait a minute.
I really want to just try and snatch it from you.
You can, yeah, absolutely, you can try, 100%.
Yeah,
How tall is
absolutely.
Oz?
What would that be? Sleight of hand?
No, how tall is Oz?
Oz is like 4.5 feet tall.
Jack is 3 foot 2. He can reach his hands.
I
Yeah,
thought he
yeah,
was
totally.
3 foot. Okay, 3
3
foot
foot
2.
2.
Okay, 3
I
foot
got
2.
2
okay.
inches.
All right. Oz, do you want to give him this chance? That's up to you.
Yeah, absolutely, you
All
can try.
Cool. Oz, can I get your athletics or acrobatics? And Jack, you have to roll your athletics to grab a hold of this because you do not have the judoka feat.
Oh shit.
Well,
Need
you
you to
already
beat
said
a
it.
4 with your athletics.
All right.
All right.
13.
So Jack jumps up and grabs it from you.
As a bit of
Don't worry, I
TBK,
only have 25 feet of movement. If you
you get
wanted
left
to...
behind.
I also have the ladder on my back if you want to grab it.
This would amuse Vale.
Yeah, Oz is definitely chasing
Alright.
along.
The kid
Back here,
has
Jack.
fun.
3.
I think you move faster than Jack does, though, right?
Nope, 25 feet of movement.
Oh, okay.
I do. I'm
The
just.
only
get
person
back
I
here.
can outrun.
I'm also in the Veil boat as well. I'm kind of waiting to see what happens.
Is there a
Vale-
keyhole?
Do it, Jack!
Vale just going to see what happens.
That's Oz
Because
saying this,
we've had
not
the key in
Sean.
this room before, so I'm gonna run up and look at the podium.
All right. So Oz is saying this, not Sean. What's he saying?
Don't do it, Jack!
Vale saying,
Meanwhile,
"Bring back the
Sean's like,
dragon."
Do it, do it, do it.
Did Vale
Press
say
the
bring
button,
back
press the
dragon?
button!
I am Groot.
Did Vale say bring back the dragon? Is that what I heard?
Yes, yes.
Jack wasn't even thinking about the dragon. He was thinking about the portal. He's gonna think, oh, and he's gonna run over to the eye socket.
Okay.
He's gonna stab it in there.
Cool. It rattles
Vale
around
can
in
move
an eye
out.
socket that is far too big.
Ah,
Put it-
drat.
Oz,
Put it on the lyre.
Oz,
The lyre on
you see him jab this into the eye socket of a dragon and rattle it around.
Oz just looks at him and he realizes he doesn't know what the fuck he's doing, so he just walks out of the room.
After it doesn't work,
excellent.
Jack's gonna go over to the portal and he's gonna do what he was originally planning on, which is try and find a keyhole.
Cool. You do not see one.
I guess it's. Oh no, is it? Oh, okay.
There is not one.
Didn't even have to roll.
Right? There is no die roll for this one. It is not a perception check. It is just
All right.
you do not find one.
Third time's the charm. I'm gonna take the key. I'm gonna stick it in the portal.
All right. So Jack disappears.
Oh.
He's dead.
Jack. Jack is going to go through the portal because he touched the portal.
Does it make a sound when
does-
someone goes to the portal?
It's like a sword.
I think Vale would go with him.
Okay.
Yeah, Oz hears that and he'll go back through as well.
All right. Let me grab everyone who's coming through.
Bronze Gnome will be hollering at Twiki to let him know what the hell's going on. And Thunder.
I think I deleted
Thunder's
myself
just
again.
still passed out.
Did Twiki delete himself?
Yeah, I think so.
All right. Twiki deleted
Okay.
himself.
Twicky.
Wait for me.
All right. Bronze Gnome's coming with.
Yep.
Oz is coming
Thunder's
with.
going.
Thunder's coming
Thunder's
with.
going.
All right. Sweet.
I'm gonna be completely honest. I forgot this wasn't like a portal. Like you can stick your hand through it and like go through it like a doorway. And this is just like a touch it, you teleport thing. I forgot about that
All
entirely.
good. It is all
Yeah,
good.
we're gonna go anyway.
Yeah, we're off to adventure again. Here we go.
Yep. we were at that point in time anyhow, so.
Yep.
Yeah.
Cool. So we're gonna put you guys there. All
We're
right.
like on a pillar in the middle of an abyss.
Releasing evil into the world, ancient.
Cool.
Yeah,
we go in
that's
and like
cool.
doppelgangers come out.
There you go.
Versions of
Ah,
us.
darn it! Didn't work. Nothing happened.
What are you trying to do, Jack?
I don't know. You ever hear the phrase "curiosity killed the cat"?
Can I get a history check from everyone now?
Oh,
Yeah, I never
gosh.
kept a cat for a good reason.
In Tribe,
Never heard of it.
History
there
check.
was one
Love.
person. As child, they were struck in the head.
I'll start shaking his head.
You remind
Bronze
me
nose.
of him.
Bronze gnome is naughty.
Yeah, well, you're on your,
Bronze gnome is definitely
yeah.
naughty.
well, you're on your side, so huh?
All right, so Oz, Vale, and Thunder. The three of you will recall a keyhole down to the southwest of you guys.
Okay.
Down, and
Is
if we're going to
Like, was it on
It's
like
this one
south
here.
of the
Correct.
mummy room,
Nope.
or
on this map, if you zoom out, I'm pinging where you guys remember the keyhole.
All the way to the southwest.
oh, yeah,
Oh well. Okay.
key go, and he points in that direction.
Well, more importantly, is this a new drawing or is that there?
That's
No,
I
that
drew
was
that
there.
last.
Okay.
Promise you that was me. I don't think Eric would
You guys do a ton of
tag his
drawings.
own math.
Oh, dude, I have in the past, but primarily it's the players that do it. No, that's not part of the map.
I want to go to that keyhole, or did you want to go and check out some other doors where we were at?
No other doors. There's danger door and key
There
door.
were 3 doors to the north we did not check at all,
A couple doors up
And
to
then-
the top there, up to the north.
and then 2 doors to
Oh.
the east that we also didn't check, as well as the south or southwest. I meant. So the the southwest door that was locked. The 2 western doors, one of which is scary door, the other one has a manacled, so nothing could come through. And then the 3 north doors we have not checked in the slightest.
There's this giant void area.
That is a trap room that we ventured in before you were part.
Oh, okay.
There's like a trapped
There's a
room
little-
and such.
A little rock guy in there, but I think he's just taking a nap.
Oh, yeah, there probably are those little rock dudes because that's where they live. Also, a bunch of
Alright.
rats.
Want to go up north, or do we want to go to the keyhole?
Keyhole.
Key.
Yeah,
oh,
whatever,
key.
whatever. If that key goes to this door, then it's gonna potentially be
interesting.
filled with more undead, and we're at full strength right now. So
I will also
I
say
think
it
we
does say
should
temple on
tackle
there.
that.
Assuming this is some sort of temple, there could be any sort of resources to knowledge, to lore. Also, if I was a lost group of adventurers of middling strength, and I was trapped in a dungeon, I would go somewhere that I can lock the doors.
Are you gonna lock the door when we got the key?
I have no
Yeah.
idea. You can just certain magics and open doors like that. So who can say?
We'll talk
Let's
about
go
that
to the
later.
temple.
Have we discussed that? Because it seemed like this was like kind of like a prison at first, right? Or that's how it was described.
Some areas, yeah. But like the area below the portal room was like that wasn't a prison area. It was more like a barracks, wasn't it? So it's like
Well, I was gonna say it's clearly more than just that, right? But I don't think we talked about it in game.
Hey, where's the big guy?
Like- By the way,
Moving, we're
Thunder, you are
moving.
still sideways if you want to turn yourself.
Leave him alone. He was
I'm literally
just-
waiting. I'm waiting for everybody to catch up because I'm not gonna run off.
Sure, sure.
I can't fit through the. There we go. Ugh.
We're
Hey,
gonna come to
That's
Eric?
there we go.
By the way, this
Oh,
and that's
torchlight-
when we need to roll for initiative.
Oh, okay.
Oh damn.
Eric, while we're rolling for
Yes.
initiative, can you touch the torch that's under Jack and make it like a white light so I can actually see instead of it being orange for some reason? Or
Oh,
that's-
you have you have or so do you have a torch or do you have the light spell?
It should be a torch, and light should be on Thunder. Because I took this torch from the Bastion.
All right, checking. So according to this, you have transparent light. Thunder has clear light.
I'm moving it above bronze now so you can see easy.
Oh, this torch. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, and so that should be white light.
Yes, I think so.
All right.
Or just something that I can easily see what it is.
All right, because if this is an actual torch, it should be orange.
Oh, it's fine if it's actually orange. I just literally cannot make out details when it's orange.
Okay, that's fine.
I don't know
We'll
if you want to keep it
let
like
it be.
that.
We'll let it be.
Okay.
Unless I can figure out a good way to make it work. I may just have to make it more pale.
Yeah.
If you to the side for just a second, see if I can make it more pale. All right.
Oakley doke.
I cannot make it more pale easily. I will worry about that later. All right, there you go. Okay, so as you come around the bend, you will surprise 3 kobolds. They start shouting at you guys as you come around. They did hear you coming because you guys are noisy AF. So we are going to use sling bullets on Thunder as he came around the corner. The first would be an 8.
You said we surprised them.
No, they heard you coming.
Oh, okay. You said we surprised them
Well,
at first. And I was like, wait a minute.
They heard you coming and saw the light.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So an 18 to strike you, Thunder, does not hit you, I don't believe.
No, it hits me.
For 6
That's my AC.
bludgeoning damage. 17
Ow.
and a 12. Oh, sorry, 19 on the last one. So total of 12 damage dealt to Thunder as 2 rocks hit him. All right. Then to the top of the initiative with another kobold shot. Thunder, we're going to use another sling bullet. A 15 to strike you as I run the leap away 30 feet. Okay. Jackalade.
Yippee. I'll take a look down. I'll see a kobold. And I forgot to buy more crossbow bolts. So shoot. I'm gonna shoot it with a crossbow. Yippee.
And you'll
Nice.
pierce him, dealing 9 damage to him. He's barely holding on as he falls towards his hip. He's limping along. Ow, ow, ow. Anything else, Jackalade?
I'll move up that far. Don't want to get too far from Thunder.
Cool. Coming from the darkness where you cannot see it, a sling bullet comes flying at you, Jack, because you're the person in front. A 20
deja
bludgeons
vu.
you for 5 damage.
Okay.
And you will hear scampering of feet. Thunder, what would you like to do?
Thunder is annoyed, so he is going to move forward. And he is going to attack that guy with his
Sure.
hooves.
Cool.
Oh my freaking gosh.
Unfortunately,
and
the
I
9
missed,
will
and
not hit.
Well, I'm going to continue moving forward.
Okay.
Actually, no, I'm not because of pack tactics. I'm actually just going to stay right here. And that's it for my turn.
Okay. Lila?
Let's do 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And then I'm gonna dash. 15, 20. And I can't do nothing, so I'll just stand here.
Cool.
That'll be the end of my turn.
Fail.
Oh, he bail.
Yeah, muted.
Is Vale muted?
I'm muted.
There
So
you
I
are.
moved up. Yeah, that's 20
Yes, sir.
for me. That sucks. That's 20 for me. Okay, and I'm gonna attack this guy beneath me.
Sure. As the blade cuts through the air.
This is
Oh no. The kobold lives. for another moment. Anything else, Vale?
He's trying. Vale runs. He's trying to squeeze by Thunder, and he gets by, and he just swings at it and misses wildly. And
Okay.
yeah, he can't disengage because he doesn't have enough movement to get back. He needs 3 squares, not 2, so he has to stay there.
Okay. Oz.
Oz will make his way down the hall and dash. That's it for his turn.
All right. Then we go to Twiki.
15, 20, 25. I'll also dash.
Sure.
10, 15, 20, 25. That's my turn.
All right. This little kobold here is going to disengage and move away from Thunder, not knowing that Sentinel's coming.
Yep. And just because I'm petty. Shit, I probably
You
still
killed
missed.
him.
Oh, luckily. Yeah.
He has 1 hit point and an AC of 12. All right.
Almost.
Then we go to Bronze Gnome.
Bronze Gnome's going to take his Lieutenant Dan form and he's going to roll his ass on down here.
Bam, bam.
4, 5.
That is an old reference, just for the record.
Hey, listen, we established he has little legs and he's round, so
It's an old meme, but it checks out.
6.
We referenced Mr. Ed today.
I know, I did.
Yeah.
I know.
All right. Check distance here. All right.
I have no room to talk.
So looking at you guys see all of a sudden you see like this little like almost like a barrel kind of thing like pop out of like his shoulders, and you see him basically a little ball of acid comes out and it goes flying across the room at this kobold right here.
Okay.
So I need a dex save, 14 dex save.
Dexterity saving throw from the kobold over there. He gets splat. As he suffers 3 acid. Yeah.
Yep, 3 acid.
3 acid. 13 would have been corrosive as all hell.
That's coming, but not yet.
Not yet. All right. Cool. Anything else?
Nope, that'll be it.
All right. Then we go to the kobold that just got splatted. We're going to throw a rock at Vale, which he cannot see. So this is going to be with advantage. Vale, a critical strike will hit you for 8 damage. Sorry, that's incorrect. That should be 10 damage. I need to talk to Dan about his add-on. So, you're going to get bludgeoned for 10 damage, and then I go running away. Jackalade.
Absolutely a great idea to keep moving forward. Nothing bad ever happens when I'm in front.
Ever.
Ever.
I can't make it to the door and shut it. Just cursing short the legs. Can move up 1 more. I will do so. Yeah, I still can't see him. I'm going to ready an action to fire a crossbow bolt if I see something.
Okay. Well, you're in front, so you see a rock come out of the darkness to thunk you in the head with an 18 to bludgeon you.
Okie doke.
Dealing 5 bludgeoning damage, we go to Mr. Thunder.
He is going to move forward. 5, 10, 15, 5, 30, 35, 40. There you are. I can see him. He's right there.
Yep.
So I am going to chuck. I'm going to chuck a javelin at him.
Okay.
Real quick, I can see the health bar
And I miss.
right here,
Yep.
but I can't make out the creature. Am I able to shoot, or are we considering?
Yes,
that
you
to
can.
pass my
You can
vision?
do that.
Sweet.
With an 11, you hear the javelin clatter to the far end of the hall.
That's it for my turn.
All right. And Jackalade
Disadvantage.
shoots him and kills the kobold. All right. We'll say that because he ducked under the javelin, the crossbow bolt hit him. All right. Then we go to the we go to the other kobold, who is Can Thunder see the other kobold? I don't think so. Thunder cannot see the other kobold. So, Thunder, you're in front. Sling bullet. A 23 double G for 4 damage.
That hits.
All right. Thunder. We just did Thunder's turn. Lila, go ahead.
Let's do 30. I can't see nothing.
Thunder, I did that wrong. I did the same kobold twice. Go ahead and take those hit points back.
Cool.
I did that incorrectly.
Is that a
Yay.
real torch or is that a something cast with light?
It's a mimic.
Are you? What?
Jack, is that your torch or is it a light thing?
Gotcha. No, it's a torch I took from the Bastion. I was just making sure. Yeah, you can take it from mine if you want.
I was just gonna throw it down the hall as far as I could, just so we could see some more.
All right.
Yeah, light's been cast on Thunder, I think.
So it goes 30 feet forward. So it lands there.
And that'll be the end of my turn.
Okay. Cool. Then we go to Vale.
Yeah, Vale's going to use his movement to run up here. He's going to take the dodge action, and he's gonna ask the group character. Did we do Twiki treats after a long rest?
You did not.
No, we did not.
Okay.
You guys ran into the teleportation room and came here.
And they only last one day, right?
They only last until the next short rest.
The next rest. Because I can make them every short rest.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah, you guys are basically getting 3 potions every rest, which is amazing.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. That's it for his turn. He's not gonna run up.
No, not going to run up. Oz? These young whippersnappers keep running ahead.
Who are you calling young?
Yep, I can't see anything yet, so let's do another dash.
Cool.
And that's it for my turn.
Vicky?
Twig. You gotta adjust the map a little bit. Are we rerunning? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25? I don't see anything. I'm gonna take the dodge action.
All right. Bronze Gnome?
Bronze Gnome is going to run up. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can't see that one with Veil. So I'll run right here. I can see this guy. So, dexterity save again. Here we go.
All right. He gets splatted with 6 acid damage as another blurp comes out of Bronze Gnome.
And that'll be my turn.
Apparently getting a bath cleaned out some of those conduits.
Yeah, got some of the gunk out.
All right. From the darkness, Thunder, you do not see where this comes from. A 21 will thunk you for 4 damage.
Yep.
And I will run the bleep away. Jacqueline!
Somebody threw my torch. I want it back.
Oh, you gotta get
Can't
up
reach
there.
it.
Yep. Can't get there, can you?
No. Short little legs. One space short. I'm going to hold my action once more for the crossbow bolts, and I'll
Cool.
think about my turn here.
All right. That kobold's dead. All right, Thunder.
I is gonna move forward. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You can't see anything.
I believe you have 40 movement, don't you?
I do. Still can't see him. You know, I'm just going to dash 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. There we go.
Okay.
And that's it for my turn.
Jacqueline, I believe you can see him now.
I can, in fact, so I would like to make an attack.
Okay.
You did my mic on accident. well, on purpose, but didn't unmute it.
Sure.
Disadvantage.
Okay.
7.
I believe he's still within 80 feet of you.
Is he within
No, he's not. He's 85 feet away.
Just say.
So a 7 will
So-
miss as the crossbow bolt hits the ground behind Thunder. All right. That was Thunder's turn. Thunder, do you get a bonus action hoof when you dash?
No, only I have
Is it
to
charger?
attack.
You have to
I have
attack.
to. I have
Okay.
to move 30 feet and attack.
Understood. Just double checking. Lila,
Yeah.
Minotaurs get it. That's what I'm thinking of.
They're dumb.
Shoot 'em.
They're dumb. Someone's been hanging out with Brahmi.
Oh, that's not gonna hit. I'm gonna use my inspiration.
You're going to use inspiration here? Excellent. Love that.
Please. Oh no.
Lila's inspiration will kill the kobold dead.
It's fine. I got him, Thunder. You just weren't fast enough.
And we can exit initiative. What would you guys like
If
to
Jack
do?
still has the key. If Jack still has the key, he would love to run forward.
Okay.
What do you think? Do you think the key matches? Twiki, you sound like you're on some sort of video call.
We don't have to. You know, we could just live our lives. I'm just saying, you know.
Always forget that you're
Vale's like
seeking-
already looking at the key and stuff. He got freaking critted though, so he's gonna use a potion, I think.
We can always lock the door back.
Oh yeah, who did the Twiki just go out to again?
I haven't made any.
No. No one,
Make.
because we ran out.
Oh,
Make it.
Yeah, somebody ran through the portal.
Somebody.
stopped if you wanted to, but also, yeah, it's my fault. No, that's totally fair.
It's not like Thunder's been scouting way far. In fact, scouted past the kobolds just a moment ago.
Do we want to take a quick pause so Twiki can make treats while we check the door for traps?
For me, how long it takes me to make treats is how long does it actually take me to make them? Hold on, man. Is it just delay my channel divinity?
I believe so.
It take me about 20 minutes.
Oakley doke.
Oakley dokley.
So while he's doing that, Vale would check out the door. He rolled a 21.
With a 21 Veil.
Assist.
Okay. With a well, it's too late. He re-rolled the dice, so tough. It's not how that works. With a 21 Veil, you check the door, and the door here has a wax seal all the way around it that has been broken. Someone has been through this door. The wax is very, very old, very dusty and dirty, but it's like if you ever look at old weather stripping, that's what it looks like. There had been arcane traps on this door, but they've long since fired.
Okay. Vale would relay that to the group.
The only other thing you'd get with a 21 is near the handle of the door where the keyhole is. It looks like someone has rested their arm, the forearm, not their hand, but like their entire forearm has pressed into the wax and smeared. There's a nice concave section there, which is weird.
So
To be clear, we did not inspect the store before to see the broken
did
wax
not.
and such.
You did not.
Okay.
You saw it was locked and walked away.
Yeah. I mean, that could mean a few things. He could have been. Which way would it push the way that concave, impression is going, or no? Is it like a pull?
It is a push door.
Is it an innie or an outie?
You
Okay.
push
Yeah. So
inwards.
I mean, he could have been pushing it, to break the wax seal, or a trap could have gone off and injured him, and he collapsed on it.
That's true. There's also a chance that whoever this was came while we were already in the dungeon, like the last time he inspected this, because we've been in and out for quite a while.
Who had the key? Where did we get this key?
You guys,
we got this key.
You got it
off
from the
Succubus.
jailer, the incubus.
Incubus, sorry.
It's close. The wingman probably came through here.
How high is the smudge on the door?
The smudge would be. I have to actually go
Jack
check.
said.
How big? Let's see here.
I mean, Eric, if you want to share what made it, we could probably help you figure it out.
I will not.
I think I know, but I don't know.
So this would be at a 3 foot off the ground smear.
It's just my size.
So yeah, no.
But
it's
2
probably
inches
like
shorter.
Well, your
probably
head
like
would be
5
at
foot tall.
where that is.
Yeah.
The arm.
It's probably like 5 or 6 foot tall.
Yeah.
Oh
no, more closer to like 4 or 5 feet.
yeah,
If it's 3
somewhere
feet
in
up,
that
because-
ballpark.
Like somebody Oz's height.
I love the fact that this is an official thing and it actually has this
Yes.
height for me, which is
Yes.
great.
Yeah. And we need to know.
Yeah.
Wait, how big's the kobold?
The kobolds you guys have been fighting are only like 2 feet tall.
Okay.
They would have a very hard time, A, reaching this high, and B, making such a big smear, because this smear is a good, 6 inches in diameter.
Does it match the jailer's size?
It does not. It's significantly thicker than their forearm. They could have done it with the shoulder, like the deltoid, since we're going to go there. That's about the level, but that would have been too high. So, no. You don't believe that the jailer's the one that did this.
We're doing forensics here.
Yeah. Look. You guys want to do the forensics? We'll go through the forensics on this. You rolled a 21?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Here's
Is
the
there
forensics.
anything in the wax, like, so the person was wearing armor or something? Do you see any like divots
Got some
or?
hair.
Are there any divots in here?
What about some hair?
There is
sneezing
a
on the bit.
ridge. Okay, so it's concave, and then at the end of the concave, like all the way in, there's a ridge, like a triangular ridge that goes all the way to the door frame. So it goes. Zzz, zzz, zzz.
Yeah, I'm pulling up nothing.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. Makes
Okay.
sense.
Definitely a bracer.
Just shits and giggles. Looking at the wax seal, you said it was dusty. Is it less dusty around the crack, like the seal was broken recently, or is it
No,
hard,
it's been
too hard to
it's
tell?
been broken for hundreds of years.
Quite a while.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is exceedingly old. It's blackened. It's dirt. People have been in and out of this thing many, many, many times. This is not new.
Okay. Well, once Twiki treats are done, because we didn't find any traps, correct?
No traps. Well, you found traps, but they've already fired.
Right.
Okay. No new trappage. Then I suppose we should venture forth once the tricky treats are done.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so I'm going to grab all of you guys and put you in moving formation here real quick.
Who's getting treats, Twiki?
Thunder gets 2. And then you'll go, I do more treats. Who wants them?
Vale will take one if there's available.
All right, Bill, here you go. I have one more. Who wants it?
Give it to Oz.
Oz, here you go.
Sure, Jack doesn't need.
If it's Jack, or
I can hold on
Oz,
to it, but I won't use it right now if I take it. But I'll hold on.
Hold on to it for me, Jack.
Sure.
All right. Cool. Anything else you guys want to do before going through the door?
ready my bow just in case.
Cool.
I'm gonna prepare an acid splash.
Awesome.
Yeah.
From the back of the party.
Yeah.
You dodge?
Prepare an action. Sure.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm a cowardly chicken.
In other words, you're a chicken.
Hey,
See,
no
some,
name
of my
calling here.
some of my chickens are brave. I'm a cowardly one.
Understood. Cool.
Twiggy the cowardly chicken.
So,
Yes.
I'm going to. This is a great spot for us to end for tonight. I will go ahead and show you the other side of the door, but don't move because we do not have time for this next encounter. Okay? But I will show you the next side of the door just because you guys want to see it. So, you guys are on a new section of the map. You'll find yourselves at the bottom right section of this map.
There we go.
Loading for me. There we go.
Like
Larry.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I apparently
I don't even
left
see
you guys
us.
on the GM layer. 1 second. Fixing.
All I see is a hallway.
Lighting.
1 second. Sorry, I messed up. There you go. Zoom out.
there we
You
are.
should find yourselves there. And you can hear the
Oh, is it-
clattering of bones here.
Okay.
Why did people gasp? I can't see anything.
I also can't see anything.
All right.
It's just a corner.
Hallway.
I see a hallway. Yeah.
I
You're in the
scrolled
hallway
out
and you look
and
down.
Yeah.
I just
Scroll
saw
down.
red
To be
bar.
clear, Oz cannot see anything at all. There's a
I
little
can't.
We
black.
saw a scary door.
I had to adjust it. It's not quite the bottom right, but it's kind of like mid right on the up and down, and then middle.
I see it now. I see it now.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, this is where we're going to end for today because we do not have time to get through this next encounter tonight at all. There's no way. But we will start off next session directly into the thick of things. You guys are absolutely awesome. I love GMing for you guys. I hope you are engaged with the story and what's coming up. You guys have managed to find a key into a temple area and are now going to go exploring this temple of some kind of death god? See what happens next week in the Underwatch. Otherwise, guys, have a wonderful week. Please stay safe. As always, there's a ton of amazing GMs out there, and I'm always thankful you choose me to be yours. Check out the Patreon over at patreon.com/GM Eric. We did an art reveal earlier today. We've got the Sky Map decoders. If you've not checked out these Sky Map decoders that we're making now, go check these out. These are available on the website. These are amazing. They have 42 codes on them. So this is encryption for your props, etc. for in-game. Go pick these up. They're amazing. These are the plastic ones, and they're significantly thinner than the old ones. They spin better, etc. The wood ones are the collector's editions, but these are ABS plastic. They're really cool. Check out the YouTube channel. Check out the hats that we have now. The hats are amazing. And we will be back tomorrow evening with the Awesome Blossoms return to their main storyline. And they're looking for Tristan's sisters in the depths of Corlin.
They're single?
Sorry? Yeah, they are
Are
single.
they single?
Yeah, they're both
Oh.
single, and they're currently part of a harem.
They're still single.
Amber's going to Corlin.
Good night, everybody.